Thank you guys so much for coming back to watch your favorite D&D channel. We love to see you here. We like to get together and play every once in a while. Today, if you have not watched our first one, our session 0, you should go back and watch that. This is our session 1. This is called the Alhainen Astray. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy.
And the recap? I'm afraid I asked for both in one, so...
Oh, man. Okay. Well, from session 0, we kind of started to get acquainted with each other and our characters, kind of learned a little bit about our backgrounds, kind of played around a little bit with the rumors and the secrets that some of us know about each other. We started off getting our first letter. The first letter we received was about the Duke wanting to have a meeting with us, so naturally all of us wanted to attend. But the issue was when we got there, he never showed. Some of us went to go investigate, leading to another letter, and we found something concerning. So we went off to try and find the Duke. Some of us split up to go to the Duke's room. Some of us split up to go to the brewery. In the Duke's room, I believe that we found a bit of fabric. And then at the brewery, we found a very strange man and a bloody knife. We also found a handkerchief as well.
Perfect. For note, there was also dirt in... oh, Joe, I'm getting so much echo from you. Thank you. Just crushing her own speaker, just like an alarm clock in a cartoon. Has a mallet ready. There was also dirt found in the Duke's room. We are not going to start off with Sheen. Rather, we are going to join our fair lady, Orabella Brown. Roll me your stealth check.
Amazing. Let me double check.
Yes, Joe? Yeah, I know, it was a rancid phrase. Deal with it.
That horrid wench.
Oh, that didn't even go in my tray. Hang on. Okay. 17 on stealth.
17. I believe the only people in the house at this time were the Duchess, Blair, and Gil. So I would like to ask all of your passive perceptions.
What about me?
I was going to say, I think it was Duchess, Beatrice.
Oh, and Beatrice, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so good with my names.
No, you're good. Passive perception 15.
Oh shit, I forgot how to do that.
I
didn't write it down.
It's on the left side under saving throws.
I did it myself.
Oh.
10 plus wisdom.
It's fun.
You said what plus wisdom? 10 plus wisdom? I have an 11.
Okay.
You're a cleric, you're wise.
Josie.
Is it the wisdom modifier or the perception modifier?
It's your wisdom modifier.
Okay, then I got
I
a
have
14.
I have no idea what's happening.
I accidentally called out your character. You're fine.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then I saw someone say Josie, and then I was like, what?
Yeah, Joe's gaslighting
I don't know
you.
if I'm just special, but my passive perception on D&D Beyond is 10 plus my perception modifier.
Oh, then that must be what it is. We must just be misremembering. I trust D&D
Okay.
Beyond over myself.
Then I got a 17.
Sly.
Okay. Beatrice, as you leave the Duke's room, you do catch Orabella coming in from the balcony.
Coming in from the balcony. Okay.
Yes.
Where's the nearest, like, servants' passage within this? How close am I to a place that a servant's exit just here? Does that make sense?
Duke Rhapsody's chamber has one, as does Duchess Remilda's.
Okay.
I have
I wanted
thrown
to-
the map in the Alhainen
yeah.
text chat.
Let me pull that up. Yes. So I just came out of the Duke's room. Yes. Okay, I see. And she's just coming from the
porch.
Okay. Yeah. Is she passing me by?
It looks like she was heading for the stairwell.
Which is that? Just so I know there's a map, but I just want to know if is that passing. Yeah, we're passing.
Yeah.
So I'll quick little curtsy honoring a passing real quick. And then I might try to see from where I'm standing where she's going.
Yeah, she heads upstairs.
Okay. And I'm assuming I can obviously get upstairs through servants' quarters stuff.
I believe the servants' quarters the
Or
passages
passage.
do lead upstairs, yes.
Yeah. Then I'll do that. I'll go
So
upstairs. In my way.
Go up into the storage, effectively the back room. There is a way to get from the storage to that sort of main central hall veranda thing. It's just not marked on the map because that wouldn't be a public facing door.
Mm-hmm.
You see. Are you trying to be sneaky about this?
I think while I'm in the back storage, can I just grab something like maybe a box of something that makes it look like I'm doing something?
Yeah, you fully grab some random trunk full of who knows what.
Mm-hmm.
You open the secret door, step into the main hall, and as you do so, you see a door closing. Specifically, I believe, the door to Warren's suite.
Knew it.
Interesting. Hold on. Okay. I'll linger around there.
Making yourself look busy.
Making myself look busy.
Perfect. Orabella, you enter Warren's chamber. What are you doing here?
I would love to check his ledgers. I would like to specifically know. I would like to know if there's anything missing from the ledgers, and if so, how much money he is missing.
So like the house ledgers?
House ledgers, any personal books he has, just anything to indicate he's in need of money.
Got it. Absolutely. Give me a investigation check. I think it would be pretty trivial to get through this lock.
18.
18? Give me just a moment.
Joe, are you okay?
I have something in my eye and it's breaking me.
I'm also making Joe crash out right now.
Performing surgery on herself. I'm like, oh my lord.
It hurts.
One moment, I ended up somehow having a wick of a candle break off onto my microphone, and I touched it without realizing it. So now I'm super sooty.
Gross.
Me when I'm sooty.
Me when I'm sooty.
I'm
feeling sooty right now, guys.
I'm
kind of sick right now.
I'm feeling widow sooty.
Kind of
All right.
do I know?
So,
Boy.
Warren, I would like you to give me some check for your personal books.
Me and Blair's. What's
Yes.
mine is hers and what's hers is mine.
Yes.
Okay.
Blair, make me the same check.
I'm sorry.
I've asked your wife to make the same check as whatever you end up doing.
Okay, should I text my wife?
You can tell me what check it is.
Oh, I can say it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sort of like, what do you want? I guess.
Um,
Like,
are you, unless you're being fully honest in these books?
I mean, who knows? Who's to say?
So tell me, you can DM me what you're rolling, and
Okay.
the result.
Great. Papa.
And
then-
Josie, you just make what you feel is an appropriate roll as well here.
Hmm.
DM'd.
Yep, perfect. Josie, feel free to DM me what you are rolling and the result.
Okay, I'm DMing you now.
And just to confirm, MJ, that was an 18? Perfect. You search through these financial documents. They have been under Warren's care since shortly after he joined the family. You... Warren, I would ask you, does Blair ever see the personal books, to your knowledge? Blair.
Unless she asks me, no.
Okay.
She doesn't need to worry about things like that.
Okay. How much are you in debt on these books?
I wrote it down. 5,261 gold pieces in debt.
Bro. I knew he was a
Right.
rotten piece of shit.
Perfect.
Not bad. No, not bad.
Not a bad guy.
So you see these gambling debts. Aside from that, you don't notice much.
Can I possibly insight the like house books to see if anything is being recorded wrongfully?
Sure. Yeah.
Texting you, Aaron. Or
Yep.
DMing you.
I'm gonna use my inspiration advantage here, actually.
Yes, Joe, I'm carrying your roll over. So
that's
I've accounted for that.
That's just a 16.
A 16. Got it. You don't notice anything suspicious on the house books either. It's a lot going on, but with a 16, there's not much there. A lot of things are entered in duplicate or triplicate just to make sure it's fully logged. There's a shitload of receipts. The one thing that you do notice is that there is a sort of tax or tithing, and once or twice you see that that has been taken out more than once. Warren, you don't know about that.
That's right.
Great. Okay.
And because it was said aloud earlier, Blair, to my understanding, you believe that Warren is 500 gold in debt, not 5,000. Unless that was a misspeak.
Oh, sorry, 500. 5,000. Oh, great heavens, no, 500.
That's why I was like, what?
Oh, great heavens!
Oh, great heavens.
I was going to say, I wrote down 500
Egads.
something. Like, damn.
My bad.
So yes, the current debt is, I believe, 520.
Yes, 521.
Yes.
Whoa.
And not a penny more.
Not a penny more.
Not a pence
Amazing.
more.
521 gold pieces and 13 copper.
I love it. Joe, had Warren taken his globe of gambling?
Had I
Or
taken
was-
it,
Had you taken it out of your room, or did you leave it in there? I cannot recall.
I put it back in the drawer and locked the drawer. And
As you do find this globe, then.
how?
It's in the drawer with the books.
Locked drawer, key around neck, recall?
Yes, I
I
recall.
picked the lock.
The issue
Oh,
is
okay.
not getting into the drawer. That you can force open. The issue is going to be disguising that the entry happened.
Okay.
Hmm.
I was
I
just
love
making sure.
when Joe gets sassy. It's my favorite part of anything ever.
I'm just making sure I'm
where
not getting fucked over.
where
Got you,
are
Joe.
we?
I'm in your
Why
corner.
Are they living?
Why are you living?
Right.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah, I look at the globe of gambling, place everything back where it was.
Yeah. On that, you do fully see that there are standing bets that are happening constantly. Every horse race, going back like 2 or 3 years, the same horse.
Is this horse mostly losing?
This horse has at one point placed as high as third.
Is this like the worst odds of the horses bet on throughout this?
The day that this horse placed third, Warren got 1,000 gold.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in that case.
What's the name of the horse? Ask them. What's the name of the horse?
Yeah, what's the name of the horse?
The name of
Metagaming.
the horse that was
I remember.
decided was Royal Aspirations.
Of course, that's his.
Yeah, that adds up. Yeah, I'm gonna place everything as best I can, exactly where it was. Close
Yeah,
the drawer.
I would
and
like
try to
some
lock it
sort
back
of
up.
check to hide this.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, sure.
Or is there a different? Can I
You
use
could do
deception?
stealth. I would not be. I feel like deception is more social.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
Of course, if you have
Oh.
some, I don't know your class, I can't remember. If you have some sort of spell or something that you can judge it up with, feel free.
No, I don't have spells. Great. So, sleight of hand is probably my best option. What were the other ones you were saying you'd allow?
I think
Stealth. Stealth was the other one.
Stealth.
Okay.
Probably the same score.
Yeah. And I actually have a better stealth, so we're gonna do stealth.
I love that we have 3 rogues roguing it up.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
You manage to close the drawer and lock the drawer, but you know that it is damaged to the point where it will be evident that it was entered.
Okay. In that case, this is only Warren's stuff in this room. Is there anything of Blair's in here?
I don't think that would be proper.
Her
I
underwear.
don't know that that stopped anyone.
I'm screaming.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, Blair left her strap, actually.
Ball! What color is it? What color is it?
The same
Purple.
color as the actual moon grapes, oddly enough. It was also commissioned.
Wow.
Or that one woodworker.
Yep.
They took the moon
Fancy.
grapes and made a dye out of it.
Great. Yeah, I hang that off the drawer to distract them. No.
Great, I haven't thought of this. Get out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to find the most valuable item in the room and
Kick him while he's down.
I think that's the globe, if I'm gonna be honest.
Lol.
okay, that the most valuable item that's not in that drawer, because I am trying to draw attention away from that drawer.
Oh,
I would like there to be something that he would miss and be upset about before
Warren, describe
Oh,
a
right.
family heirloom.
Yeah, I think that I have my father's watch sitting on the bedside table. Just like plain gold watch with the like Albright engraved on the side.
Great. I
Why?
shatter that watch.
Josie,
I set
why?
that within like a few feet into the room on the carpet. And then does he have any paper around?
Oh, I'm sure there's parchment, yeah.
I would like to try to write some kind of note in some kind would I have seen any notes from anyone, like handwriting from someone in a rival house, that I could copy their handwriting so I can write some kind of
Absolutely. I
Right,
would,
so-
right off the cuff, let you have any of the named NPCs from the rival house.
But
any one.
let's do Keith.
Yeah.
Keith's handwriting. What would I like to write? Sorry. Maybe just we know your secrets. And
Beautiful.
place that by the broken watch.
Beautiful. Joe, I can't have you slandering me in the sidecar actively.
I didn't.
I'm
Just
simply
commenting on what I
rewarding
see.
conversation outside of the game during character setup. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna say it how I see it.
A massive task sort of crushes Warren.
Oh,
Sort of
do I need
rolls
to
onto
roll-
him.
Do I need to roll deception or anything for that?
Yes, but I would take that at advantage for, we'll say, sleight of hand.
Advantage, sleight of hand. Okay, cool.
Josie, did you not like my description of the watch? You were shaking your head.
Oh no, I was saying boo, she's destroying his watch. It's a family heirloom.
Oh.
It's valuable and important.
Josie was just being your wife.
Abby, you took that feat. That's A-okay. You can have that. That's yours.
Thank you, baby girl. I forgot to put her on my sheet, and then when
You
I
are
was like,
golden.
passive perception, why isn't it that high anymore? And then I remembered. I'm observant, guys.
Oh my god, I was hoping
Damn
that
it.
someone was gonna take that feat. Love.
God,
That's
damn
all I
it.
am.
I love that.
So what was your result, MJ?
Using sleight of hand, which is not what I had hoped I could use for something like this, I only got an 8.
Yeah, no, it's...
Oh wait, 9. That's not much
It's
better.
not
Wait.
Keith's handwriting.
Don't forget
It's
it.
definitely not Keith's handwriting. It would take a bit of work to figure out it was you, but not too much. But you don't know that. You did your best.
Yeah.
Think this is pretty solid.
I was really hoping I could get away with deception on that, since it's
As
more social. But
as
I get
you
it.
leave this note We watch you penning it, taking the quill up, and we return to Sheen and the gang in the winery. The Sheen is, as previously stated, prepared to be frisked, getting patted down with the flat of a sword, screaming in terror every time. The door to the sort of broom closet has been opened. Normal tools. Bloody dagger, gore on the floor. Not gore on the floor, blood on the floor.
Some of my mixtape, go on the floor.
God damn it.
There's kind of some blood on the floor.
A single ha from Nolan.
Is that what I think it is?
Darling.
That, for raspberries, yeah.
Why are you speaking? Darling, what is it?
Come,
Fully not
Warren.
looking.
Warren, dear, come here, please.
Right. I'm gonna kick Sheen down to the ground, kick him in the stomach once, and then walk into the room.
Yeah, so he's got his face towards the wall, so you fully grab him by the shoulder, turn him, kick him in the stomach. He crumples just like a sack of potatoes immediately down.
Do yourself a favor, darling, and just stay down. Blair, what is it, sweetheart?
I just need to make sure I'm seeing that correctly. Is that blood?
My God. Cassie, you've got to see this.
Cassie comes in. Okay, now don't touch it.
Right, barbaric that is. This is no scene for women. Please step back. I shall handle this.
Oh my god.
Warren, please stop talking.
Yes, please take care of it. I don't know what it is, but just take it away. It can't be good.
Don't touch it.
I'm not. No, please, I'm not going to touch it. Oh God. I mean, can I tell animal, human?
This blood?
Yeah.
Roll. I mean, give me a check.
What do you want?
Listen, you make an argument. I don't know how to do blood. Give me a nature check, maybe? For
Okay,
blood
so
identification?
Medicine's a
Oh,
skill.
medicine.
A skill.
Investigation.
Skin. Good lord.
11.
An 11. You pick up this knife. It's got sort of
I
like
don't touch it. I do
ivory-
not touch
You
it.
look at this knife,
Yeah.
inspecting like its ivory handle, sort of shaped like a wing. Very fine, long blade. You just look at the blood. You're just looking at the blood to identify the blood, from what I'm understanding. And as you look at the blood, you see that it's blood.
Is there fur on it? Like,
It's bloody. With an
Right.
11, sure is bloody.
great. It's impossible to tell. Truly, let us retreat. We shall find someone who is better equipped. Perhaps Gil would know more about things, worldly matters such as this. Yes, this way, my ladies, please.
No, we shouldn't just leave Sheen here.
Oh my God, that man is fine. He's perfectly fine. If anything, he should go home. Sheen, do you have a home? Do you?
Yes.
Go home, Sheen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Are you sure that's the best idea?
He
You're
was
gonna-
hiding the door with the knife.
That's true.
Way out the door.
Well,
Cassie's gonna run after and grab him.
No, fully, yeah, you immediately catch up to him, grab him by the scruff of his collar. Yes.
Come back.
Okay.
I didn't think about that.
Warren doesn't make the decisions here. We all do, so...
Warren, dear, I love you, but, sometimes we gotta think a little bit farther ahead. I mean...
Of course, yes, of course. Yes, of course, yes.
Should we bring him back to the house?
Excellent idea. Lady Rosebriar. Yes.
Cassie's just gonna drag him by the collar of his shirt.
Fully going with. Yeah, no resistance.
Great. We go.
Squinting like crazy in the full light now that it's not dark.
What a creature you are.
I love Cassie. Favorite Hale character ever.
I just make the wine. I just make the wine.
Stop talking. Just let her explain to
I
you.
was told not to listen to you, so
No, you were told that I don't make all of the decisions. Which is
I was
very
told you
true.
don't make decisions. So
Actually, I think that it would be better if we did talk. I mean, are you going to tell us what happened? Are you going to deny it? Like,
deny.
are you just...
I mean, it's a bloody knife,
A bloody
So
knife.
you know that it's in there, is what I'm hearing.
but it's a wine tool.
Then why did you try to hide it?
Because, I mean, would you drink the wine if you knew I had the
It
knife?
was blood!
Yeah,
How did it become bloody?
I stabbed a hog. I stabbed a wild hog with it.
I want
Are
to do
you
it.
putting that in the wine?
Lying.
Sorry, what was that, Joe?
Is he lying? Like,
Yeah, roll me an insight check.
Sounds like a lie.
I just can't believe we had drank that wine and
He's not lying.
18.
so he's a freak.
We knew that.
oh, we're drinking the
On
wine.
a 16, however, he's not telling the whole truth.
Oh fuck! Out with it, man. Are you mixing the blood into the wine?
Okay, so this was it was a trial. I said I bled. I cut in the wine accidentally, and I bled in the wine. I bled a pig into the wine. People are putting bacon on everything, and I thought maybe
So you're fired.
it was like
Right.
liquid
So we don't
bacon.
pay you to have ideas, we just pay you to do your job.
That is
And-
disgusting.
no, I did. The Duke has me make small batch.
The Duke put you up to it.
Has
That,
you
I
made
mean, he
small
lets me do what it's part of what I get to do. I get pay and I get a little bit of wine to do stuff with.
Right. Okay. We shall ask the Duke when he returns if that is true, and maybe you shall retain your job. I mean, Lady Rosebriar, would you concur?
We're gonna rearrange the contract because that's just disgusting.
I mean, I only served all three of you the wine. No one else yet.
Oh, thank God. Makes
Love
my
that.
skin
So,
crawl.
We've got the blood in us. Great.
Excellent.
No more talking. Let's go.
Fully let off.
I'm tired
Where
of
do
this
you all
guy.
take him?
The middle of the woods. No, to the house. I hate this guy, dude.
To the
Think
dining
about the
room.
wine, Lenny. Think about the wine.
Yeah, we'll go
Stick
to
him in
the
a chair. Keep him there.
dining room, tie him to a chair or something. Lock him in a closet.
Do you?
I'm
I'm
letting
gonna
the
say
women
it's
decide.
convenient. I was gonna ask if you announced yourself, but I'm gonna say everyone sort of is aware as you guys come in, fucking holding Sheen by the collar. So you all are aware as he's dragged into the dining room.
Can I do a quick thing before heading down?
Yeah.
I just want to pick up the soil that was like left over in the Duke's chambers and put it in one of my empty makeup containers and place it in my vanity now that Gil and Beatrice are gone, so I'm the only one that knows it's there.
Oh, perfect. I love it. Roll me a check to make sure you sort of collect all of this.
Sure. Sleight of hand. Can I do that?
Yeah, that works.
Beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. 26.
All the dirt's gone. We don't have vacuum cleaners, you're better than a vacuum cleaner.
Love.
Take the makeup, put it in, done, in the way.
Amazing. And yeah, great. Oh, can
Is
I
anyone?
also?
Go ahead.
Can I also? So this is a DM question. So one of the languages that I have available is bird folk. Could I talk to the birds in broken bird
I didn't plan
speak?
on having any actual bird folk, and I'm willing to reward that question. So yes.
Slay. I'm gonna bribe the birds with some of the leftover bread and jam that Gil fetched for us for that initial meeting, and ask the birds if they can like fan out and see like where the Duke is. So I'll just ask like, where's the Duke, and then let's see if they can come back with anything.
They fully just fan out, try and find the Duke.
Okay, cool. And then I head down to see Sheen being manhandled. What is going on here?
Mother, it was disgusting. It was a horrible sight. I just can't even repeat it.
There, please. Oh, God, I'll cry.
What could have possibly happened that would make this?
Our lovely wine man thinks himself a connoisseur and inventor of his own, and has been putting pig's blood in our wine.
No. Just
Orabella
that one.
looks at
Just
her.
the sample. Just that sample plate.
Just the sample that he gave to Blair, Warren, and I.
You haven't been giving these samples to us.
No, you guys never really. You just wanted the normal stuff.
Insight.
Remy, he's an imbecile.
He is a genius, an inventor, and the reason why we are able to have such a glorious estate, and you will treat him with respect.
23.
He fully does these little like small batch brews for himself, and then every once in a while will get a good one and go and like set up a formal meeting of like, hey, can we start producing this on a larger scale?
Okay.
I can't imagine this man do
I shrug and go back to drinking my wine in that case.
Do you know one of the largest exports of Illinalda? Illinald? What is the place called again? Sorry. Illinald?
Illinald,
Do you know what the largest export from Illinald is, Warren?
Wine.
Moon wine.
Right, precisely. Which is why Sheen is such a valued member of this family. We send him to do what he does.
Remilda, there is a line in what we do here. You cannot be putting blood in wine.
Right, and surprisingly,
he does a perfectly good job.
And well, also, let's all agree here. We've all had a rare piece of meat from time to time. Consuming blood is not beneath any of us.
Mama, you should see the state of his workspace. There are bloody tools about. His own blood is in the wine.
Are his methods?
That I said was a lie and was also small batch.
I mean,
it's not a lot of wine.
I can't agree to the blood wine, but
if we sell blood, if we sell blood wine and people buy it, then we will continue to sell blood wine. If we sell blood wine and people don't buy it, then we will not sell blood wine. Or do you not understand how business works, Warren?
I don't think
Mother, I hardly think that's fair. So you're completely fine with blood being put in our wine, and I just don't trust this guy. I mean,
I've never tasted it. I can't vouch for it. If it's terrible, we won't sell it. But I'm not going to stop a genius from creating what he creates.
I guarantee if I sold wine with blood in it, she would kill me. If I was the one selling wine with blood in it?
Warren, if you find success
last
selling
session,
go ahead.
Cassie did take all 3 wine samples and throw them into her glass.
Yeah. He still gave it to me without my consent. Did not agree to drink blood.
Fair. I'm just making it aware that you fully did.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Warren, the day that
We
you
are
are
supposed to
successful
be.
in selling something is a day where I will rejoice.
Mhm.
I-
I thought we
If I
were.
might, my business where I am selling paper dye has gone quite well, if you must know. So, yeah, isn't that right, Blair? It's gone quite well.
Exactly. He's doing very well for himself, and I'm quite proud of him, Mother. Since
Mm.
when did you have a problem with that?
She holds her tongue. And we're doing well here. In no small part due to Sheen, who is, as I stated before, a valued member of this family.
Cassie's just gonna drop him.
Right.
Fully,
Well,
like,
I thought
so you
we were
said
supposed.
go.
I thought we were investigating the disappearance of our Duke.
Yes.
What does he
glory
have
be
to
to
do
God.
with this?
The Duke's gone?
That's what we came and asked you about, you imbecile! We asked you if
you
you seen him
asked me
because
where
he
he
went
was.
missing. We told you that he went missing, and that's why we were asking about his whereabouts and if he had been by the.
Well,
Oh my
but
God.
3 people thinking he's missing and 4 people thinking he's missing is a big difference.
For Christ's sake.
Ow.
Sheen, darling,
I'm
if you would please, clean up your station of blood, and maybe refrain from blood wine in the future. But just, if you wouldn't mind, being discreet and leaving us to this.
Yeah, I'll get a rag.
Thank you, dear. Now run along.
Fully out the door already.
I'm never drinking wine again. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I'd survive.
No,
He
Debbie.
hasn't given it to us. He's smarter than that.
I require some air. I shall be back. I'm gonna go check my winnings.
just
Yeah,
watched him
you
go.
fully see
Go to
as
my
you
room.
go to your room that your heirloom watch shattered on the ground, a hastily scrawled note. Basically, what was it? We know what you did.
Know your secrets.
We know your secrets on the ground. Turn, look
Okay.
to where your, kind of like real quick sort of rush job there. And you see that, I'm sorry, I'm echoing on your end.
Oh yeah, Joe, can you put your headphones in or something?
Nolan, no! Abby, no! Guys, stop! You're scaring me.
We defend our man Sheen in this house. The only reason I didn't say anything
Yeah.
because I want in the scene.
Yeah.
Right, same. I'm pro Sheen all the way.
I'm pro Sheen all day, every
Staff unite.
day.
Staff
I'm
unite.
glad that
Stand that
I
man.
accidentally
Sheen, too.
invented an NPC who is as torturous to Joe as the medicine man is to me.
yeah.
So good, so good.
Joe and Warren hate him. I can't stand that guy.
I love my
love
man
him.
Sheen.
I'm so into
Let
Sheen.
him out.
Free my man.
Let my
him be
man
okay.
out.
Let him be a man, Judas. I'll
The
drink
Duke
his
doesn't come
wine
back.
blood. I'll drink it. I
Man.
don't give a fuck.
I'll try anything
May-
once.
May I attempt to see if I can tell the handwriting on this letter?
Yes, be my guest. I'd
And
say
while I'm-
insight,
Okay.
unless you can
while
argue
I'm
something
doing that-
else.
Right on, no. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna call down, Blair, darling, come here. Nat 20, not fucking kidding.
No!
Nat 20.
On my way, darling. Excuse
Yes,
me,
I called
everyone.
my wife.
I think Orabella
What?
has tried to pull this stunt before.
I love it.
I don't know, it was this
That-
exact stunt.
No.
You've seen letters from Orabella that were penned to be like someone else, I think.
Okay. I call my wife. I pick up the broken watch. I'm like, I'm going to have to call the watch repairman
Smith.
again. Thank you. The watch
tinkerer.
again. The tinkerer. I'm going to have to call the tinkerer again. Oh, God. Orabella. God.
It was
horrid
Orabella
bitch.
that did this?
Look at it, Blair. She might as well have signed her name.
That witch.
Do you think you could call the tinkerer, darling? Have you it's not your father, Colin. Could you call for the Tinkerer and have... look what she's done, dear. Look what she's done to my father's watch.
It was so important to you. Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
And you know, it is important.
Well, there's no way that's all that she left, now is it?
Certainly not. I'm gonna look and see if I can see anything else.
Yeah, your drawer, the central drawer that locks on your desk, is half off of one of the tracks. So it's closed and it's locked, but it's slightly askew.
He's broken my desk. Excellent. Excellent.
She just can't let it go, can she? I've tried so hard to ignore her. You tell me to ignore her. And she won't leave us alone.
She follows me like a panting dog. Oh, darling, it's just awful. It's just awful. I'm gonna half lean in as if I want comfort, but I won't ask. But I won't ask for it.
She's gonna take him into a hug and just kind of rub his back and be like, well, I don't know if this is the best time to confront her in front of everyone, but I think that you should definitely say something.
Perhaps you should say something. I don't know.
Oh, you want me to say something?
Well, it's
to
just
her.
Such a powerful woman such as yourself. It might come across, but because she doesn't respect me, clearly. I mean, I've asked her thousands of times to stop doting on me. I don't know. Perhaps she would respect the opinion of her niece, ex-niece, more. I don't know.
This is just absolutely unacceptable. No, don't even worry about it, darling. I'll say something to her. There's no way that she can just keep continuing this nonsense, and I'll threaten to tell Mother if she so much as steps foot in your room again.
Yes. And of course, if you don't think now's the right time, with your father's theatrics and all, I mean, we can wait until his play is over. But, yes, you are everything I've ever wanted. You are perfect, darling. You know how to take care of me so well.
Well, I believe in you, and I trust you.
And I you.
As this conversation is happening, what is going on with the rest of you in the dining room?
Well, that was ridiculous. He makes good wine. Who are we to get rid of our greatest prophet?
Honestly, it seems like
Have
Warren
a
just
little
likes
experiment.
He is quite eccentric. His methods unconventional, but honestly, it seems as though Warren just likes to create problems for himself.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Okay, well, it wasn't Warren who decided to bring him back to the house, it was me. Not every problem in this family is Warren's fault.
Okay, and how is this useful to our cause, my dear?
Well, for starters, we didn't originally know the blood. He took his sweet time confessing that. Our first thought was finding the knife with the blood on it, a bloody apron, and a man hiding.
It was a knife with blood on it?
Yeah, that's how we found out.
And yet he still confessed to the pig's blood, and you still brought him back here. Yet another lapse
He
in
didn't
your
confess
judgment.
until we got
You
to the house.
believe him just like that?
Who knows what to believe,
No
but
further.
you all jumped on his case.
All I know is Sheen has done more for this family than, frankly, any of you. And I'm more willing to trust his judgment than yours.
Did you at least grab the knife?
I wasn't touching it, so my fingerprints were on it?
At the very least, we could have found out if the blood is the Duke's.
Well, then you can go down and get it,
A
Orabella.
handkerchief. Right, I will.
Cassie's gonna let out a small huff and just go to her room.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
find Gil and see if anything has happened since I gave him that fabric.
I think that Gil has been preparing, like, to interrogate the staff in the house and whatnot.
I think
Generally.
you've fully been. Here is an option I will give you. You can bring the staff in tonight. It's going to cause a scene with all of them because this is unusual. Or you could wait until morning to question them.
I'm definitely.
Yes,
I think I'm
Abby?
gonna call him in.
I have an alternative
Go ahead.
that I was gonna wait until it was my turn to be asked if I wanted to do a scene, but now I'm interrupting.
No, go
Anyways,
ahead. I love it.
First, beforehand, can I do just a perception check to see if I could tell what Orabella was doing in Warren's room? Because I did not do that. While she was doing it. This is like a roll I should have made earlier.
While she was doing it, yes.
Okay. Is that, I guess, the only
Just
thing?
perception.
Yeah. Oh, that's not very good. I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah.
You hear something sort of thump and not necessarily shatter. You hear something dropped or thrown against the floor.
Okay. I'll say, I know something's happening, so if I hear anything that happens afterwards, I know who it was. And I go and I take my
Warren comes
leave.
downstairs and goes, "My watch! You cannot believe
What's my father gave me? My heirloom! Anyways, I think after that, I think I probably would have wanted to go find Gil, and I'll start.
Yeah, you two absolutely get
Yeah.
a scene.
Good evening, Gil.
Beatrice.
How are your preparations for consulting with the staff going?
I will call them in this evening. I
Before
fear we must get to the bottom of this before. What's the other house called?
Prescott?
Prescott.
Before
Yeah.
House Prescott arrives.
I agree. It's quite urgent. But before you call everyone in, would you like me to do some investigating of my own?
But of course, it could not hurt.
As you wish. And I think at that point, I might be doing something similar to what I was doing when I was in the hallway, and I think I just would have liked to kind of be patrolling, but looking like I'm doing some sort of chore, specifically for staff, just to see if there's any other suspicious activity happening.
Yeah, I think given that it was a Sunday, you don't see a lot. I mean, it's you, it's Gil, and it was Sheen. Those are for sure the people who are going to be in on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You do fully see Sheen walking with like 2 huge buckets of water towards the winery.
I'll go talk to Sheen.
Man,
I'll
I
go
should be following.
See, I'll bring like a box of towels or something, and be like refreshing the supply.
Can I come with you? I want to talk to Sheen.
Yeah, come on, come with.
Allow me to accompany you.
Yeah. Of course.
You catch him as he's maybe 3/4 of the way to the winery, fully in a like walk and talk mode unless you guys stop him.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll walk and talk. Let's go together.
Oh, hey, what, yes?
These are for you. We're just going the same way.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is.
It's
yeah,
Sunday.
Okay. Can you get, Gil, the door?
Gil, silently. Silent footsteps, silent everything. Just
Absolutely. Opens the door. He immediately heads in. I'm assuming we left the door to the supply closet open?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Both buckets down, grabs one, full bucket, throws all the water into the supply closet. Blood immediately just watered down, like seeping. There's sort of more of a brick floor with deep channels here. You see it running down the channels into sort of eaves. Gets the second one, brings it closer. Beatrice, can I towel? Grabs one, soaks it, begins scrubbing the walls.
What?
Did I
What?
ask?
What?
The knife, I was told, clean, blood, clean.
Why is it there?
The knife?
Master Sheen.
Why is the blood there?
Oh, you guys
No, you
weren't
have
there
knives.
for the meeting, were you? Were you guys in the dining room?
No. We were
Oh,
doing staff things.
that's
Yeah.
right. You guys were fully not in the dining room.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Everybody, we've got to get real cool real quick.
What do you mean by that?
Speak plainly, Sheen.
I, as part of my pay, get a portion of wine, and I get to test it with stuff. And people like to put bacon on stuff, and so blood is sort of liquid bacon if you get
So-
it from a pig.
Blood wine.
So, when you heard bacon, you decided that instead of infusing with bacon, you put blood in it.
Well, because it's also a liquid.
That just makes it sound like you're a bit lazy.
It was early stages.
Try bacon next time.
Delightful.
And while I'm talking to him, can I use a towel and pick up the knife?
Yeah, fully soaked knife. You see, very finely made. Not a knife befitting his station. I need that.
I am going to take this to the kitchen to be more
No,
properly
that's-
cleaned. You
No,
just
that-
threw
that-
2 buckets of water on blood.
No, I threw one bucket. on
You have a second one.
Hydrogen
for-
peroxide.
You can get this back when the kitchen staff sterilizes it.
No, but I gotta give it. I gotta give it back before.
No.
No, I gotta.
I'll do it.
Not. I can't
I
Can I
walk
look for a
away.
bottle of the blood wine while they're doing this?
fully next door. You open it. It's sort of his private testing area. There's blood wine, and then there's 80 other fruits.
I'm throwing a bottle of that blood wine in my coat.
It's fully in a cask at
shit.
this point. You
Okay,
could
grab a
bottle
glass.
blood wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you bottle
Okay.
some blood wine.
Yeah.
Beatrice, I need technically I outrank you.
Do I work for most closely?
I'm gonna come up and stand right behind Sheen. Try to intimidate him a little bit. I'm having my buddy's back.
I know
Where did you get
what
the
you
knife?
do on the weekends, Sheen. I know.
What do I need to give you to keep the knife?
Nothing, because I'm taking it.
I am not.
Sheen, whom are
No.
you returning this knife to?
That knife was borrowed.
I want to pick him up by
And
the
who?
collar like a kitten.
Yeah. Roll me a strength saving throw, I guess.
Oh no.
Saving throw or just check?
I feel like a check isn't. You don't have proficiency in strength saves. It's the same thing. It's easier
Not
to
the
roll.
warlock doing a strength save.
I do have advantage on strength saving.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I'm gonna murder him.
I still love him. I'm just
I
spazzing
love
him.
him.
Love him.
I rolled a dirty 20.
You fully one arm straight up over your head. You barely have to engage your core with this. It's just straight up.
Wait, I have a knife. I can use the prop. Hold on.
Give,
To whom are you
Gillibrant.
returning the knife?
She doesn't know I took it. So if I tell you and you tell she...
We are all staff. I have no ill will against you. I just need to know.
You make good wine, Sheen. Probably want to keep your job.
Okay, so... Like 3 weeks ago, Orabella was leaving, and I saw the fancy hilt. And when she got back, I gotta get it back before she knows.
How about this? I pull up. I lift my cowl a little bit, and I show the blood wine that I stole. I will take this wine, and I shall return the knife for you. She will be none the wiser.
I mean, the wine's free. So.
Do you want me to do you a favor or not?
Sure. Yeah, please.
Christ, man.
Fuck.
Listen, you scare me in ways that I like too much.
Okay.
Once again, related to your weekend activities.
I love this guy.
So
I
good.
fucking love this guy.
I love this guy.
Can you put me down?
Sure. I set him down like very gingerly.
Yeah. Fully the gentlest touchdown. He still like does a 3-second stumble.
Oh man.
Oh man, this fucking guy.
I love
You
this
get a lot of
guy.
this guy.
I truly do.
I love this guy.
Very well. We shall leave you to your duties.
Maybe get something more than water.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Dark side.
Well, I was gonna use the water and then the wine because alcohol.
No, I do not care. I do not care. Not one bit do I care about this activity.
We have a cleaning closet.
Yeah, but I don't go in the house.
Get your steps in.
I get yelled at though.
Use the servants' quarters, the entrance.
You don't have to go in the main entrance.
The other one's spooky.
I
leave. We go.
Yeah, I'm
Get out of
leave, but
here.
I'm gonna wink at Sheen as I leave.
You wink
Just
at
like
Sheen?
as the door's shutting.
You see him in this moment focus on what just happened harder than he has ever focused on anything his entire life.
I love that this is supposedly like Nolan's like eunuch character and he's still flirting.
Well, you vibes, not necessarily in functionality.
Got it, okay.
I hate
Just being like a
Vietnam.
weird, freaky advisor.
I live. This is like
so funny.
Yes,
I
go.
hate Vietnam.
I hate
Vietnam.
I kiss my Sheen.
So, it sounds like you guys were assembling staff tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any scenes we want before that?
I'm gonna ask Gil if he would prefer to have me there or if he wants to handle it himself.
I feel the stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nolan, you cut out. I heard, I feel this stuff, and then it stopped.
Maybe more
I feel
inclined
the
to tell the
staff.
truth to me.
I feel them.
You feel them?
To me alone.
Of course, darling. Please, of course, let me know.
Staff! You feel whose staff?
The collective, all of them.
I feel my sheen.
Of course, darling. Let me know if there's anything you could possibly need. Report back when you find anything.
I'm gonna cry.
Real quick, after this conversation, Gil, you still have the knife.
Oh, yes.
If you are going to actively investigate this, be my guest. Otherwise, just give me 10 plus your investigation.
I'll definitely. I mean, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I
sort of
told him I was
while
gonna
you're
return it, so I'm
waiting.
definitely gonna like clean it, look it over while I'm like getting it all clean. Away.
Yeah, give me an
Or try and
investigation.
put it back
check.
there. Cool, yo. We have 0. Great, awesome, love it. I got a 4.
You got a 4. It's
Yeah.
really,
I'm like, Beatrice, do you want to look at the knife?
it's
I can.
fancy, but it's sudsy right now.
It's kind of
I
slippery.
drop it.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be
Just a
much.
little
I'm a little bit better. I also got a 9 again.
A 9
You
again?
Damn, this shit sucks. Maybe we should bring this to the Duchess.
I betray my boy Sheen. Trust.
Betray my machine. It will still get back to her.
True. And it is not very well. Yeah.
Well, now that I think about it, we have the blood one. We just
Yes.
wanted to know whose blood it was, mainly.
I suppose, yes.
Would his blood still be testable in the wine? Test the blood in the wine?
If you guys can explain how you're going to determine what this blood belongs to, be my guest.
I'm no scientist.
I mean,
You got spells, I think.
yeah.
Detect DNA.
I mean, detect blood.
DNA is so funny.
Identify.
Can I just like? I don't have identify. Can I just like taste it?
Does
I
it
will
taste
let
the
you-
royal?
If you recognize it.
Tasted the Duke's
Do I
blood
know the
before?
taste of the Duke's
What
blood?
you're implying?
You can taste the blood, but I need you to roll me 3d20, take the lowest, and still subtract 5.
I don't know about all that.
Hey guys,
Not
this
subtract
for Terrador people, this is like when Lorik tasted the dirt to figure out which way to go. I just wanted to say that.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel
You're
like I'm
right.
pretty good. I got a 1.
You got a 1?
Tastes like wine.
You,
-4?
you
No, I
taste,
rolled a 6.
You taste. You got a 6 total, but a nat 1?
No, I got a 6 total, but subtracted 5, so I got a 1.
Got it.
Tastes like wine.
Give me just a second. I need to grab a name that I never actually wrote down.
Oh, I see.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I'm a freaky little dude. I feel like I'm.
Oh, freak ass.
Yeah.
I can't find your DM for some reason. There we go. Because you keep changing your name.
Make sure I wasn't still an omen of tomfoolery.
An element of tomfoolery.
Excuse me.
Salud.
Salud.
Bless you.
Thank you, dear.
Did I go with the name you suggested?
It for
Yeah.
whom? Yeah, I mean it's on here. It says whatever Colesmeyer.
Got it.
I got so many letters. Everything's fine.
The
The
fan.
Transylvanian accent's
right?
really doing it for me.
Aurora's close
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm
As
running
you
Joe
drink
returns.
this wine,
I have to agree
Um,
with you, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm on Joe's side here.
it's incredibly sweet. You feel it immediately, and rather than being able to focus enough to figure out whose blood this is,
Okay.
your thoughts are immediately snapping back to did I say lady or madam? Miss?
Madam.
I think it says madam. It says madam.
Your
Madam.
mind immediately snaps back to the nights you spent with Madame Kalsmeyer.
Ooh.
That
You
makes
wonder if it was so sweet for her.
sense.
One.
I love the spicy gift.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
What does that mean? Oh my lord.
Ugh.
A selfish lover.
This is
No, I think
totally
I-
this is totally unreal. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I dropped the knife.
You drop the knife. Roll me a luck check.
Fucking man, come on. I'm not gonna fucking cut my toe off. I rolled a nat 20.
You rolled a nat 20. You drop the knife. It falls handle first. You hear as it pops open half of the handle. Inside of this handle, you see a stoppered vial of blood in sort of crinkled up paper padding, so it's securely in there. As you pick the knife up, you see where the bottom was a slight hidden button.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What's the deal with the? What's
Taste
the
that
old
blood. No, I'm kidding. Taste that blood. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna inspect it. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You taste the blood?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. I've established that I'm drinking blood today.
A little bit, just a little bit of blood. Just
Just a drop, a little drop. Or first I'm gonna see if it's labeled.
No.
That's the name of the blood.
You already know. Oh my
Crazy,
god.
crazy.
No.
I just reached for it and immediately said
MJ punching air right now
it.
at her secret being revealed.
I crash out like Joe's been crashing out.
Yeah, seriously.
The
I'm
blood
catching
vial
strays.
is MJ's sheen.
Yeah.
You dip your pinky in, taste it. It's
Blood.
nowhere near the appeal as the wine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. I don't know what to do with this. I think perhaps we return it and pretend we did not see a thing.
You
I
did
think-
fully drink this in front of Beatrice, by the way.
Yeah, I am here.
Just straight blood
Yeah.
in the mouth.
Yeah, I
He has a little
watch
food.
him like the little freak he is. I say nothing. That's in the dome now. I saw him do that.
All right.
We're blood packed bonded now.
Yeah.
Because I saw him
Yeah, we're
drink blood. I think
I extended a little bit. Like, do you want to?
I take it and I stop her. I think we should keep this and return the knife.
But in this case, she will be the wiser. She would know.
Will she know who took it? We just
Perhaps
return it to
not.
her room.
If you feel this is a wise course of action, surely. Very
We
well.
keep the evidence.
Yeah, very well, yes.
I'll keep the blood.
Sure. Yeah.
Keep that thing on me.
And then I gotta return the knife after it's clean.
I write down vial of blood.
I kiss, I drink my blood.
Damn it.
I drank all the blood. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not going to ask for a check. You've got keys to everywhere.
Yeah.
Where do you put the knife, though?
Oh shit, that's true.
Where does the lady keep her
I
knives?
checked the dust around the room to see if there's a conspicuously knife-shaped.
Hole.
Gap in the dust.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm afraid this room gets cleaned too often. Y'all are too
Yeah.
good at your job to find that.
Damn.
I don't know. I'm gonna search her drawers and just see if there's anywhere, like a junk drawer, a knife drawer, or something. You know what I mean?
Knife drawer,
Somewhere where it
yeah.
makes sense to be put.
Roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, Captain. Once again, a +0 to this. I got a 6.
You got a 6.
Can't your familiar give you advantage?
It could help. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, Ilya. Search
Oh.
those drawers there. I got another 6.
Another 6.
Oh,
Fully has taken a gown, pulled it off its hook, and is like nesting in it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Useless.
Orabella, where were you? And do you think there's a chance you'd pass by?
See, I think my plan at the time was to go and, not knowing it was my knife, to go get the knife to spite my ex-wife. So, but it's been far too long now in the scenes that have played out for that to
I
make
mean,
sense, because this was happening at the same time. So
I think you were there in the dining room, right?
yeah, I was in the dining room.
So I think it's possible that they could have gone to the winery, gotten the knife, and gone back before you would even be done in the dining room.
Okay, yeah. Then I guess to stay true to the character motivation, I'm heading to the winery. Yeah.
Are you
Don't know
you're
that I
interested in the You see fully blood all over this man now. He's
Holy
not doing a
shit.
great job.
Holy shit.
this fucking
How
guy.
did not
I fucking love this guy.
more?
What?
Why did they not question you more?
Well, I'm cleaning. Well, I was told to get soap, and then I remembered I had a bar, and I used it, but now
Okay,
it's slippery.
Stop speaking. I do not care.
So
I was told you had a knife you were slaughtering.
you know?
Idiot!
Of course I know! They told us all!
Yeah, you
What
better
are
be
you
rolling that
doing?
insight. You better be rolling that insight.
Yeah, the knife. Gil took the
Roll
knife I
any
took
check.
from the kitchen.
Roll any check, Orabella. Roll any check.
Don't do it.
can't
I
ask
am
for that.
going
Trust my
to.
guy. Trust my guy. Trust my
Yes,
guy.
request it.
Joe, how dare you pray for my man's downfall? How dare you?
Talking
I
about
will-
metagaming.
I want him to die.
This is
Die.
definitely strange.
Yeah, go ahead. Make me a roll.
Great.
I wasn't asking as her DM. I was begging her as her fellow player to ask for a roll.
That was cocked.
That's
I
fine.
gotta honor the cock.
Yeah.
Got honor the cock.
Yeah, you gotta respect the cock, or whatever the fuck.
I
Mark
feel
said.
the staff.
Honor the cock.
I
Yeah.
feel this. I
that's
feel the stuff.
What's the
I
what
feel the
total?
stuff.
Hang on, I gotta double check. Yeah, 18.
8. You beat it by 1. He is looking at you as if you're his death sentence.
What is?
Well, no, no.
Right. Gil took this knife?
Gil took the knife that I took from the kitchen, fully lying.
Mm-hmm. Right. And what did this kitchen knife look like then?
Pointy, not ornate,
You know
no
what?
sort of ivory feathered handle or anything.
Gil took the knife.
Yes, he's
Where did he
washing
take
it.
the knife?
He's washing.
What did you do with my knife?
I bled a swine with it.
Insight again. Okay. That would be a 7.
He bled a swine with it.
Interesting.
Right. Anything else special about this knife aside from the ornate handle?
And the calligraphy, the like letters on it. Yeah, no, that.
Right. And the letters. Okay. And does Gil by happenstance know that the knife is from the kitchen? Sorry, one more time, you cut out.
He didn't say anything. He's fully.
Right. My glass of wine that I've been carrying with me, I just throw it in his face and drop the glass and turn and walk to go and find Gil.
Yeah, the like shimmering wine makes the blood just like pop, and he's just like.
I love him. Me as a player, I love him. Orabella, fuck this
Joe's
man.
dead inside from this interaction.
Glad you know how the medicine man feels.
Yeah.
And you're the only one that feels this way about Shane.
Right. So, do you interact with Gil about this? Do you confront him, or are you just going to lie low?
I would like to find him. I don't want to confront him quite yet. He's washing it, so could I assume then kitchen to wash it? Or
You can absolutely find him, and I presume Beatrice in the kitchen.
I would love to just.
Haven't I already like
We
gone
already
to her room?
departed.
True. That's right. It has been placed already.
Yes.
Right. Timing. Yeah, where would she...
While we're cleaning, you were at the winery.
I'm just going to assume you all are assembled in the dining room unless I'm told otherwise.
Okay, you're back in the dining room.
Yeah, I'm standing in a shadow.
Love him.
I think I am probably elsewhere.
In this case, I am going to go and confront Gil. So, that knife from Sheen. He told me that he gave it to you.
The man clearly has no ability to clean.
I am smarter than that, Gil.
That's new.
Really? Really?
Huh.
Anything of interest?
It was a rather ornate knife.
Family heirloom. One of the few things we had left.
Magnificent craftsmanship.
And it is where now?
With your belongings.
So you not only did you take my belongings, you rifled through them.
I believe I returned your belongings.
Right.
From the man who had stolen them.
Mm-hmm. What did he do with my knife?
I did not ask.
You are useless. I don't know why they keep you around. I'm gonna storm off to my room.
Bitch.
Unfazed. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. That's my
Want
girl.
that scene
That's my girl.
before we interrogate the staff?
What did you say?
Does anyone want a scene before the staff interrogation?
I mean, I want to look at my knife, but that can be after.
You fully, I'm assuming, do the full inspection. The vial's gone easily enough. I believe I saw Joe and Josie
Yeah,
wanting a scene. Is it a together scene? That'd be really convenient.
it is. Well, unless Josie betrayed me.
No, it's a together scene.
Yeah, be my guess. Where do we find you two?
We're go ahead, baby.
No, you go first.
We're in the dining room, and I think I'm looking to Blair for reassurance because we're about to go tattle on Orabella to mommy.
She approaches her
No way.
mom and
Hold on.
No way.
no
No way
way.
power outage?
power.
No way.
In the
Sick.
depth. The darkness.
Oh.
Let there be
Where
light.
are we?
I will
Why
say
are they living?
where are we? Why are they living?
Why are they alive?
It's so good. I will say the purple lighting is fierce.
It is.
Oh,
I do really like it.
stop.
Yeah,
Oh my
it really
god.
is.
Okay, we're chilling.
I feel like she kind of excitedly kind of walks up to her mom and is like, Mother, we have something to tell you I think that you might find interesting.
Is that so, dear?
I hand over the note with the broken watch on top of it.
It seems someone has been messing around in Warren's room and breaking his things again.
Honestly, if I weren't so aged, I would think you all children. This is something you need my help dealing with? You can't just figure it out yourself?
Well, I just thought that you would want to know. It's your house after all, and this is not the first time that it has happened.
Ah, yes, it is my house, and as usual, everything that you squabble between each other is made my responsibility, of course, dear. I'll take care of it, as I always do.
Honestly, I just think that she's just jealous. Right, dear?
Yes, Remy, that's exactly right, yes.
Don't you have some exciting news as well?
Oh, dear.
Now? Are you sure now?
Well, why, of course. I mean, it would be the only explanation of why she would mess with your things again. She's just being difficult.
Gods, you're not pregnant, are you?
Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
Oh.
No. Nothing of the sort. We don't do that.
I mean, we're in
No.
separate rooms after all, right, Mother? Like,
Yeah,
we wouldn't.
how could we have possibly? It would be impossible. So, no. Perhaps she's jealous because of my new business expenditure. Paper dye seems like it's going to be quite a lot, and if anyone were to host events sort of through the house, then they could use those for the invitations and such, and it would be quite fun, quite jovial. So, it's probably due to that. Is that what you meant, Blair? But my new business. That's what you.
Yes, and it's doing quite well. I just thought you'd want to share that. You're doing so well.
Yes, I have my first order. So yes.
Your first order?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't say it's doing quite well. I would say that you are a business.
We just opened, so first order. Very good.
People are showing interest.
Yes.
I think that's a great thing.
Yes.
With a single order, I'd say that one person is showing interest.
Yes, but then they'll be so satisfied they'll tell their friends, and but this is great, Remy, because that means that Blair and I will not have to stay here any longer. We'll be out of your hair. We'll get back to our penthouse. That once that misunderstanding with our landlord is over. So.
In the future, do not come to me with such trivial matters. Come to me with something that's real.
Yes, very well. I look at Blair.
Darling, I think we should go. Mother seems to be in one of her moods.
Yes. Yes.
One of her many moods, unfortunately.
Remilda smiles to herself as she reflects on one of the few parts of her daughter that she admires.
Which is what?
Just like a little bit of sass and standing up for herself.
Ruby makes Warren so nervous.
Good. Good, guys. How do we like Mean Mummy? Do we like Mean Mummy?
We
I want to be good for you.
Love.
My people.
I love my boss.
Do we want another scene before the investigation, or do we want to do a quick break and then jump in with the servants? Okay.
Pickle.
So we are going to join back. Is everyone present for this interrogation?
I think for the interrogation it was just going to be Gil and Beatrice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're
I'm saying,
trying to
like,
do
are
it,
you
like,
guys
the
in
staff
the
thing.
room not acting on it?
So confused.
Me?
Well, we aren't really even aware of it, I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't told
Yeah,
anybody.
I do not trust them to bite their tongues.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's fully just Gil and Beatrice then.
Yeah, I trust
think
them.
it's also it's also like just trying to get the staff to be feel like it's as normal as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. MJ, I think you had something?
Though.
Okay.
I will also say I will stand with the other staff. If Gil is like leading it, I'm not gonna be leading it. I'm gonna be with everyone else.
Yeah.
It was fully like a guys, we're all getting called in type deal.
Yeah.
Perfect.
In that case, you probably went alone. I probably didn't come with you to ride or whatever.
You're
awesome. So, I would like to ask what room you're all assembled in.
Ooh, yeah, let me take a look at that. Probably somewhere out of, a servant's order. There's the servant dining, right? Or whatever.
There is the butler's patty and the kitchen, and you can kind of... Oh, there is servants dining. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. No, there's servants dining.
Yeah, I'll probably have them assembled in there. And then
I know
if anybody... if anybody is being sus, I'll take them for private private investigation. But
you and Sheen disappear into a supply closet for 8 hours.
dubious. The butler's pantry.
Oh, what were you
The
doing
butler's
in there? What are you doing with our man?
Call me a
Sheen?
The
butler.
butler's pants.
I feel my staff.
You feel Sheen's staff.
So, we're going to say you assembled Ariel, Sheen, and Tumnus. I don't think you guys would have gotten Amberforth from the arena. I feel like that's... Unless you want to.
So not involved. I don't think bro's ever at the house.
He's never been to the house. He's been to the house when he got hired, and that was it.
Yeah.
So you have these 3 fellow staffers assembled in front of you. All you, I'm assuming, are sitting at the small table. It's nicer than most of the furniture in their homes, but it's still very much we're going to get something that will last forever, and not we're going to get something that looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very utilitarian back here.
Yeah. Question. Can I use my thrice a day thing without like making it very obvious?
I need to read the description, but I don't think it's too obvious.
Yeah, because I have another thing that would be, but I think that's kind of more of a...
I don't think it's so much an obvious thing as it is a shift in your demeanor.
Right, yeah. That's what I was picturing. Alright, cool. I'm going to do that then. I'm going to use one of those. So I have a +5 to my dexterity or charisma checks made for the next... Folks. They're fucking ranting away in the chat. Alright, so yeah. I've got the 3 of them assembled. We're all sitting in the dining.
Yeah, so y'all are around a large square table.
I have called you all here in the dead of night because a trespass has occurred on grounds most dire consequences. It would appear the Duke is missing, and as such, to clear your names, it is imperative that you all make your case as to why it would not have been yourself.
You see, hold on, I'm gonna roll for who talks first. You see, Ariel, the sort of groundskeeper, speaks up first. I mean, so I was home all day today. I went to the market. They had a sale on apples, so that was nice. But I haven't been
Tiring.
in. I don't know what to say. I went home yesterday.
Very well. And do any of you, carry keys, such as mine?
I've just got the greenhouse key, and then like the shed attached to the greenhouse. But and Sheen, I got the like 12 for the winery because there's 6, and then 6 under the rock.
Keys to the main house, anybody?
All of them shake their heads.
Very well.
You see, actually, Tumnus speaks up. He has never been clean, I think. I've got a front door and side door for if we're accepting guests or shipments, but
None to the chambers.
no, I don't go inside aside from the here basically for lunch.
What else should I ask you?
Inspect their uniforms. Inspect their uniforms.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Yes.
None of them are. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I just roll a check to check their vibes as they speak?
Uh-huh.
Is that perception or investigation?
I would, definitely like to do that too.
For a vibe check, I would say insight.
All right.
Also gonna roll.
19.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Nice.
Again? You've rolled so many today.
I also rolled
yeah.
like 4 6s.
That's my
so.
guy.
Bill is good at his job.
That's my head of household. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Ariel is hiding something. That much is obvious. Sheen, I don't think thinks.
Yeah, Sheen's got nothing.
And Tumnus is so worried about losing his job right now. He loves these horses, and he loves being able to afford sort of a bunk in a one-room house.
Very well. Ariel, would you join me in the next room?
Oh, yeah, sure. Are you inciting? Hold on. Are you inciting Beatrice at all?
Oh yeah, I mean she's there, all the staff. I trust my broad, but my girl, but I know.
What you
I
got on
mean-
your mind, Beatrice?
You're all my broad.
In full honesty, I don't know if a handmaiden would have keys. If any keys at all, I would maybe have one for Remilda's like service entrance. I don't think I would have been given keys.
You have keys to all of the staff doors, but that's
That
it.
makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Which does mean you do have access to the Duke's side entrance.
Yeah, I would have said that then.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I have keys to all of this stuff. I think unless Gil wants me there, I'll stay with these guys to both prod and also make them feel like maybe this is just a normal thing. Like make it not be like too scary. So maybe I'm asking Tumnus about how the horses are, or how his living situation is, or what he did in town today, or something. Like I'm trying to my
3 brothers and I, we happened to scavenge a hoop from a barrel, so we've been playing with stick and hoop.
Exhilarating.
I've been getting a tuppence as payment, so I've been saving that I might, buy one of the horses. I know Janine's a touch more sickly, and I thought it might be nice.
Maybe Tumnus, I'll talk to the Duchess about giving you a raise.
Well, I mean, you guys feed me, so
you can get more than fed.
Can I bring food home?
You haven't been doing that?
Well, I thought
you can.
I mean, I've taken I've stolen some of the horse feed, but
you don't need to do that.
We cut to Gil and
it's me explaining Tumnus's rights as a worker at this estate.
Goodness.
I like this guy.
You were so muted, Nolan.
No, I was laughing my ass off. I had to be exhilarating. Got me. Oh man. Okay.
Where do you take Ariel?
Probably just in the next room, like even in the hallway or something.
So I think you probably... Do you step into, like, the servants' corridor there between the butler's pantry and the dining room?
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure that we can't be, like, overheard.
Yeah, you go. Get a distance away. So... Yeah?
Ariel, I want you to know that I'm a very powerful man, very powerful friends. Your secrets, they are mine. And whether you tell them to me or not, this is what makes all the difference to you.
I mean...
Can I make like an intimidation check or something?
Absolutely.
Cool. 16 plus 5, I got a 21. Oh, wait. 21. 25, actually.
I may have taken something I shouldn't have. But you guys have enough that I think it's okay. I think things can probably not be missed.
You need to understand about me that I'm not one of these reach house members. I'm a
You
staff like you.
live here, though, right?
Not in the house. Regardless, I do not care so much. Tell me what it is you do.
I have been selling plants from the greenhouse, and it's not a big deal.
To whom?
I've just been going to the market. You guys have some,
And there is
pricier
enough.
spices.
And there is enough to feed the family and
I mean,
Here.
you guys.
left.
I think it was Lady Rosebriar that vouched for me. I'm getting a silver a week. That's pretty darn good.
Then very well. What do I care?
I don't.
I am concerned with the loss of our Duke. This has nothing to do with your flowers and plants and your spices. Do you know anything about the Duke and his whereabouts?
I know that we grow things that might not be.
Jesus Christ, woman.
Listen, I don't know. Okay, we grow things that are kind of frowned upon. I grow things that are frowned upon, and so is this just a ploy to get to that? I don't know. Did the Duke find out? I don't know. Did he take something and have a really great time and run off into the woods and isn't going to show up for a week? Maybe.
That is a reflection on Duke. I do not. You are. This is fruitless, isn't it? You know nothing.
I haven't seen the Duke since yesterday.
Can I insight to make sure she's telling the truth?
Absolutely.
W. I get a 13.
13? All right.
Damn it.
Appears to be telling the truth. Very
well.
nervous because she's effectively growing like six
Yeah,
different kinds of drugs in the greenhouse.
And there's this 6 fucking a skeletal man in all black looming over her.
Yeah,
that makes
fully
sense.
like, oh, you're the scariest motherfucker I've ever seen.
Mm. Be gone with you then.
I mean, yeah, no, I can't really think of anything. I know Cassie's been spending a lot more time in the garden, but it's getting warmer out, so that kind of makes sense.
Certainly.
I'm sorry, Lady Rosebriar.
What is mixed company? And what does she get up to? Greenhouse.
Mostly, I believe it's lavender. Lilac, lavender. Hell, I can't remember the flower.
It was lavender.
She's
And
growing
violets.
some. What?
It was lavender and violets last session.
Got it. She's been growing some very, very fine lavender and violet, and so I've kind of had to move my operation to a corner rather than like spread out hidden to look like.
Perhaps we. This seems like a big operation. You know?
It's not. It's just a few plants. Listen, all I know is that she's been borrowing my apron, and that's fine.
Interesting. Very well. I see no use for you. Be gone.
Like home gone or back gone?
Go back to the. You go back.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna return with her.
Yep.
It's fruitless.
Right, and so, it's sort of a cleft hoof situation. It's quite tragic.
It is. I'm so sorry to hear in extensive detail about it.
I was hoping if I could save up maybe, I don't know, 20 gold, I could buy her, but...
I think it could be. I could talk to the Duchess. Bring up this issue.
Did you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Miss Dearborn, you're so kind.
Tumnus.
Fully sobbing,
You're a
weeping,
delight.
like face cleaned by his tears, just dust like wicking away.
Pigpen.
I'm gonna shoot a glance at Beatrice because I know she's not like up with me, but interrogation together and see if there's any that just be like.
Just. I'll just do a little head shake.
I also want to be like, you all are to return tomorrow with your uniforms. Inspection.
They all nod. Is
Very
there
well.
anything we want to do before the uniform inspection? That seems like nobody has... Oh, yes, Skullie.
No, I just want to check in with my staff. I want to check in with Gil and Beatrice and see what they got for me.
It would appear that's fuck all. I believe none of the current staff to be involved in so much as the actual kidnapping.
Can I do an insight check on Gil? I just want to not to see whether or not he's telling the truth, just to see how he's feeling.
Yeah, Nolan, give me deception or persuasion. Don't tell me which. Just give me the number.
Aye, Captain.
Nat 20, bitch.
Fuck you so hard, because I still rolled like a 19. Fuck.
You did roll a 19, but I'm gonna say it's past those 10 minutes.
I know. Okay, so then I didn't roll. Then I got a 14.
Yeah, and again, it's not to see whether or not he's lying, because I think I don't think he would have a reason to lie necessarily. I just want to see what he's feeling.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me? Gil's definitely. Fucking nat 20. He's definitely concerned and he wants to find out who did this and whatnot, but not necessarily for caring for the Duke's safety or his life so much. It's just his job. It's just kind of what he's expected to do here. So I think he's definitely being diligent about it, and really there's with a nat 20 an aura of just doesn't affect him.
And I'm going to say
So maybe,
on that nat 20, Nolan, how focused is Gil on the letter he received? How absent-minded is he?
Pretty focused. Right. I was gonna say too, they're. It seems like he might have an ulterior motive. Find the Duke as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, he's preoccupied with other thoughts.
Okay.
Make amends, perchance.
Yeah.
You see a raven, flaps down, lands on a nearby windowsill. Fuck all!
Well, it would seem that my little birdies have come to a dead end as well. So I can't exactly fault you for that. I understand your frustration, your concern. But
That was so funny.
Yeah, that was great. But Gil, if you would be so kind.
I'm a professional.
Locked in. Gil, if you would be so kind. I know your life is your own. Your secrets are your own. And it's no secret that the Duke and I have been at odds for some time. You seem torn between purposes, and I'd like to know why.
I did not anticipate such immediate responsibility this evening.
Can I see if he's lying?
Yeah.
And,
I would be willing to carry over that nat 20 if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely he's got somewhere to be.
Why don't you sit? You must have had a long, tiring day. I'm sure a cup of tea or perhaps a cigarette might be just the thing you need.
Your Grace, of course. And
Invite him to the
I spark
window.
one up.
Wonderful. Oh yeah, is Beatrice is here with us too? Should we get Beatrice smoking on this too?
You know what? This cigarette is so good. Beatrice!
It fully echoes down the hall.
My liege!
My liege!
I don't know.
I
thought I was already there.
Yeah,
We are
fine.
taking cigarette break.
Yeah, it's so funny. Beatrice!
Beatrice!
The cigarette!
Yes,
It's
come here.
delicious!
Raspy voice down the hallway.
You know, I really am so very thankful to have such trusted staff in this household, to know that I could trust you with anything. And I'm gonna
But of
do
course.
a pointed gaze at Gil.
It does seem that all of the problems our staff is having is just problems they've made for themselves. Nobody's overly suspicious.
I have instructed them to return with uniforms for inspection.
Okay. If you don't mind, I would like to be present for that, just so I can take a look at the garments myself. Yes. Anything else that you found?
I'm gonna produce the blood vial from out of my pocket.
Yeah.
But I'll take it. Yeah, we surrender it.
Oh yeah, you've got it.
Yeah,
Actually.
you can look at me, and I was. Listen, if you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna tell Remilda once you left.
Slay.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, I'll take out the blood vial.
Is this some of that pig's blood?
No, I don't believe so.
It's unclear. If you want to dip a pinky in and taste that, maybe.
I'm fine, thank you. I appreciate the offer, of course. Where was this recovered from?
A knife.
The
knife. Inside the knife, actually, not on the outside.
Sheen's knife.
Not Sheen.
Orabella's knife.
Sheen used Orabella's knife.
Orabella's knife. Orabella, she seems to be causing a fair few problems lately. Apparently she was rifling through dear Warren's things. He came tackling over here with Blair earlier today.
As they are wont to do.
Now, I could confront her. I mean, this is suspicious to say the least.
I find...
If it is important, I did see her go into his chambers.
Your Grace, if it not offend to say, I find knowing secrets is very powerful, and the immediate use of them is not always the most prudent of...
My thoughts exactly, darling. We shall keep this between us for now and use it when it is most prudent, as you so put it. Besides, she is indebted to us and requires living spaces, food, attire, and perhaps she might still have her uses.
Anything else, Your Grace?
I think she's gonna think for a long while about, like, confronting Gil on whatever it is he's keeping from her. But I think, in the interest of maintaining this partnership, this allyship that has continued to serve her well, she's not gonna push and pry, at least not right now. I think as, you know, she sort of dismisses them, she says, and Gil, darling, enjoy your night.
I put out my cigarette and I step backwards through the cloud of smoke.
And I will say what you all do with your nights is your own secret. We join you again in the morning.
Can I make
Staff is
something?
assembled. Yeah.
So just Remilda wakes up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat and says, vampires. We could sell blood wine to vampires. Sheen, you are a genius. And then she goes back to sleep.
Yeah, full epiphany had. Writes it down on parchment you keep by your paper for this very reason.
Parchment you
great.
keep by your paper.
By your bed. I'm words good all time. All time.
Words always work. Never fail.
You guys are gonna regret this.
Words fail.
Why? Blood wine?
That's crazy.
Sheen's gonna betray you all one day.
I
You
don't
guys
She's
are
gonna turn
all
into an
gonna be.
adult red
He's
dragon.
already betrayed me, and I still love him.
Everyone's gonna betray everyone in this. I can already tell.
My dears.
Yeah.
My friends. My foes.
Yeah.
I believe it is just Remilda, Gil, and Beatrice who inspect the attire, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
I would like each of you to give me an investigation roll.
Slay.
We're just going to do this very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got a nat one.
Oh no. Wrong.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yep.
11.
Ooh, yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
11.
I got a 17. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna use my luck points. Okay.
On a 17?
I don't know. Should I? Is the 17?
I think
okay?
17's pretty good.
Okay. I'll take the 17.
Yeah.
Nolan,
I was gonna say,
couldn't
luck
you
point's just
use
a straight reroll, right?
your familiar?
Well, I already had advantage. I can't get double.
Yeah, help and inspiration don't do any extra.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
so
I'll
I
take
keep
the
forgetting
17.
about it. Yeah, I need to think about that.
In ascending, it starts with Gil. It's just your...
I'm reminiscing about my evening night.
Yes, you're thinking so hard about the evening you had alone in your cottage.
I don't believe that for a second.
Beatrice, what did you roll?
11.
An 11. On an 11,
Middle of the
you
road, baby.
see, you find personal, like, belongings of people that were forgotten in the pockets. You see that Sheen's pockets are just full of corks. Just corks.
Oh my god!
Why
you
does he
see
keep these
that
on him?
Tumnus, his pockets are sort of, there's this dust. He's stolen sugar cubes from the kitchen to give to the horses.
What a good soul.
Ariel fully has a blunt in her pocket.
I take it.
Slay.
It's mine now.
I think I just
When they turned in
I
their uniforms, they didn't clean them out first.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just left their drugs in there.
Yeah.
I think I just when
Crazy.
when Beatrice takes the the joint, I just sort of look at her and I'm like,
We make eye contact. We're like,
later.
I put it in my pocket. I put it in my pocket.
Live.
Remilda,
Yeah.
as you inspect these garments,
Okay.
you notice that the apron, Ariel's apron, this navy fabric, has a bit torn off, like a pocket snagged and ripped.
Damn it. I wanted her help with something and now I can't trust that bitch.
Wait. I forgot to mention to you. If you tell me, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm
You can
gonna
tell
put,
me
you
about-
guys are right next to me, so I'll say like
Right.
so I have the other
It-
piece with me. Can I see if it kind of matches
Mhm.
up?
Perfect.
I'm gonna show it to them.
It had come to my attention in my interrogations last evening that Madame Rosebriar had been borrowing her apron. Ariel's.
My sister.
The same.
I'd love to say that that was surprising, but unfortunately, my sister has a knack for getting herself in sticky situations. I wonder-
What?
and-
What's the dance? I'm sorry, I'm lost.
There's a song called Sticky, and there's a dance for it.
Okay. I'm
I
hip.
I love that I can summon the youth
Everyone-
to do as I please, to puppeteer the youth as I please. Okay, cool. So
If it,
and
It
you're
is
sure
not-
that and you're sure that Ariel has nothing to do with this.
it seemed nothing of the sort. Though the greenhouse perhaps made. You may have a bit. But who cares? But
So
I mean, we would take a little bit of it from time to time.
yes, yeah, it's you don't need to inform me of your late night activities. So all right, I suppose I'll have to. I mean, how should we proceed? This is quite damning evidence.
It is certainly. Yes, and do I know about the dirt, or did you clean up the dirt alone?
Yeah, you were there though, but I did clean it up.
Mm-hmm. And the dirt makes sense. She's been greenhouse and flowers. I didn't know. Perhaps it is in violation of my own advice. It is with time ticking away, as it were. Pearls just fucking clacking in the back, like
So loud. So loud.
echoing, with time ticking away, as it were. Maybe prudent to confront.
I'll check with Ariel and see if this sediment is familiar to her, and if so, then yes, I suppose we should meet with my dear sister. Now, I would love for you to be there, Gil, and Beatrice, if you could do me a favor, and be there in secret.
Of course.
Thank you, darling. Just having you above or below, or perhaps behind a curtain or something, so you can find things that
Nearby.
maybe we won't be able to see.
we're gonna.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say if we should investigate like her quarters and see if we find anything else.
We're gonna pull away from that for a second then. What is everyone else doing?
Trying to sell paper dye.
From the house,
Writing
sure.
in my
No, I'm asking Blair for help on writing a pitch. Yeah.
I do
Well,
think Cassie's in the greenhouse right now.
Okay.
I want to sell some to the Prescotts when they're here, so asking Blair to help me on the pitch.
All right, MJ.
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep interrupting. I'm a horrible person. I just dropped my phone so loud. I'm writing in my diary, I think.
Perfect. In that case, I think we're going to join Blair and Warren.
But if you see,
it's just I don't know. Your mother reacted so adversely. You told me. I mean, you think it's a good idea, right? It's sort of like it's not ink. That's what people keep saying. It's not ink. It's dye, but it's for the paper to make the paper colored. You get it, right?
I mean, it makes it pretty. It makes it unique. I mean, isn't that what sells? I mean, I don't know much about the business world, but it seems nice.
Exactly right. Yes. And I feel your mother just is too far removed from the business world to get it. I mean, this is going to be big, and I think the Prescotts will like it. And it's going to make a lot of money. I think Warren's inner monologue right now is like, since he lost that 50 gold yesterday, he's convinced himself that he's done gambling too. Like, I'm not going to make any. I canceled my repeating bet. I'm not going to make any more.
Yeah.
Because this business idea is gonna get us there.
This is your current gamble.
This is, well, I wouldn't really call it a gamble. It's kind of it's definitely gonna. But anyway, and yeah, that's I want to be better for my wife. I want to give her the life that she desires and deserves. So. Warren is clean as far as he's concerned. He's locked in.
I love it.
Well, if it makes any difference, she's always kind of been this way, so I wouldn't take it much to heart.
It's just if we're gonna. That thing that we need to talk to your father about. I mean, whenever he gets back, she has so much sway on him. It's,
I do wonder where my father went off to. I wonder if it would help to look around a bit more where he frequents. Maybe his study? I don't think anyone's quite taken a look, have they?
Yeah, I think that's a fine idea. We should do it.
I think we should take a look and just see, like, maybe he's left a note and said that he's just off somewhere, you know how he is.
Surely. I mean, there must be some sort of escape room or puzzle that he's left behind for us to solve in his absence. Yes, let's at once, yes.
I was just thinking simply a note saying that he's off doing whatever it is, but, that works too, love.
Perhaps a puzzle, yes.
Yeah, we join you two in the study. The rooms are all very intensely in one direction as far as decor goes. So it's whiplash from the dining room to the hall, from the hall to the study. You are in this just like ominous room, barely lit. He never allows candles or anything in here. There are just glistening gems that allow light into the room. Fully over the top. Yes, Blair.
You mentioned gems and stuff. Okay. I kind of want to roll just to see, just kind of fun thing, just to see if she would take something.
Yeah.
If she rolls high, she resists the temptation to take something. If she rolls low, she takes it.
Absolutely. And give me that number as well so I know how much, how hard this goes.
Okay, 10 above.
I want to give her disadvantage on the
resist.
roll by encouraging her to steal something.
No, what if she tries to hide that she's taking
No, I'm
something
kidding. I'm
from
not
him?
going to give you
Okay.
disadvantage. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Okay. Messaging you the number.
Oh, you can just say it.
Oh, I can? Oh, I misunderstood what you said.
No,
You
it's
said
all
messaging
good.
something.
Okay.
Okay. She essentially is. She just barely. She was almost there. She almost resisted it, but she rolled a 9, so she's gonna take the color that catches her eye, which I feel like would be a bright purple.
Can I see if I notice?
Sure. Roll me perception. Actually, what's your passive perception?
Okay. Hold on. I can
And
find it.
Blair, are you disguising this in any way?
I think that. Yeah, I think she tried to disguise it.
Roll me stealth.
My passive is 12.
Well, it doesn't matter what you roll. I'm sorry, Joe. I rolled a nat.
Not 20. Crazy.
No.
Good job, girl.
Amazing.
Good job, girly.
Most of the gems encrusted into the ceiling and walls are redirecting light to a useful place. This one is just another one that bounces onto the chandelier. You fully pop it out, pocket it.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
You
I'm
said
gonna
that
start looking around.
You said the gems are reflecting light into useful places.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think that to start that she would look at his desk. If there's a desk in there that he would use, look in the drawers.
Both of you give me investigation, or if one of you would like to help the other.
What's your investigation?
I think I should probably help maybe you. I think I have a 2 plus 2.
I have a 1,
only.
so.
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll.
Okay. My wife.
I rolled a 19.
My wife.
You
so
rolled a
21 total.
21.
Wow. Good job. Good job, babe.
On a 21, you find sort of a hidden diary of your father's. Looking through it, he's so stressed about this upcoming meeting in just a few short hours. He's fully like, okay, this is fine. They've tried to fuck us over every time. We've caught it every time. But they're getting closer every time. We can produce the wine they need, but they keep trying to add clauses, and the more we have to negotiate, the more trade is going to stall out. And if trade stalls out, the Empress is going to get pissed. So he's just fucking sweating bullets into this journal.
When is this dated?
This is dated yesterday morning.
Could have been what he wanted to talk to us about.
What do you make of it, darling?
Also, in this journal, see that he suspects any of you could be leaking secrets. The Prescotts have been saying things that they should not know in previous meetings and in missives. They have been making moves that would potentially jeopardize the standing of the house. It is very much going from a terse relationship to a passive-aggressive relationship.
Well, obviously, that's Orabella. I mean, who else would have any reason to speak against the house?
Well, I don't know.
You would tell me if you were going to do something against your parents, right?
Well, of course. I mean, we've already.
And I would tell
know.
you, and I would tell you. Yes. Yes, it must be
Do you-
Orabella.
Blair, I will let you choose if you read this next part aloud or if you want it DM'd.
Damn.
He has your names, all of your names, and why you might betray him.
Ooh.
We're not reading that aloud. You kidding?
But it's just me, your hubby.
Oh, I thought that we were keeping a secret from all the players.
I mean, I trust you guys not to metagame with this information.
Okay. Okay, then
Because
yes,
this is
we'll-
just
we'll
what
take
he thinks. I'm not going to say if any of this is right.
Okay, we'll share with the hubby then.
Duchess Remilda, he
Say the
believes,
included.
only married him for power. Beatrice, he thinks might be leaking secrets to get back at him for his abuse.
Hmm.
Lady Blair, yourself, he has been taking effectively your trust fund and putting it elsewhere. He thinks you might be fucking pissed about that. Because he knows you know. Gillibrant has always been a gossip. Lady Rosebriar made advances on the Duke in the past, and was not pleased when they were rebuffed. Lord Warren is Lord. Lowercase L Lord. Presently Lord Warren. Lord Warren, his room has been searched time and time again. He's fully a gambler, and he doesn't trust this man with the money.
It's in the past, you know. He's found my old scratches. Please.
Oh, I do hope that it's from the past. I mean, we've decided to move on from that, haven't we?
Of course, I'm just in business. Yes. No.
Lady Orabella is not from this family, but is still here.
Yeah, why is she still here? I
What?
don't
Who
like
the-
her very much.
She's not married to Cassie anymore. Why would she live here still?
Capital L lady, by the way.
Kill me. He trusts me to do our ledgers,
He checks
but
them.
he doesn't trust me on paper.
He knows you're gambling.
I'm not. I'm done with that.
Uh-huh.
Paper die's gonna work.
I'm true and honest.
Yes, it's pure and honest.
Mansplain,
You're being loud.
manipulate, male wife.
It's for love. Everything I do is for love.
So you read aloud these suspicions.
Wait, what was Orabella's suspicion?
Orabella's was just that
Why is she
she's
here?
a stranger, basically.
Oh, okay.
She married in and was kept around afterwards.
Got it.
And it's sort of you're a good enough person, it seems, but I still can't trust you because you married in.
I just don't understand. Have I done something untoward to make your parents dislike me? I don't understand.
Aside from framing the butler.
I'm not talking to you, narrator. I'm talking to my wife. You and I worked together on the Gillibrant thing. that was your idea, darling. Like, I support you in everything you do. If you want to frame him tomorrow, I will. But it's just...
I thought that it would work. I mean, it
I
was
also
a
thought it would
quick,
work. It was
easy
a great
way
idea.
I mean, I don't know.
And it would have
kinda
worked,
thought that it
too.
would blow over by now. I mean, come on, get over it. But, whatever, I guess.
And the way your grandfather reacted, truly, I mean, in writing these things, he's redirecting money from your trust fund. You need that money to, just to have extra. You just need to have extra to, because obviously I'm going to provide for you, but you need, you need extra money to. That's your father's. That's your father's job. Is to...
I'm sorry. I need a deception and an insight check for that.
Oh shit! No.
Hang on, let me see what I have.
12!
Oh, wait. Yeah, insights too. So that is a 17, love.
12.
Listen, I'm going to give you a chance to say what you want to say on this, Warren, and if I don't think it's enough, I'll reveal more.
Does Blair say anything to me?
I couldn't help but notice that thing that you do whenever you're kind of telling a half truth kind of just happened, where you kind of scratch your chin a little bit.
I don't think I mean, like I told you with the summer wardrobe, we need to delay it a little bit because of the 500 gold and it's out to collection, so we're just waiting for. I'm making the payments, and once I sell more dyed paper, and that's paid off, your summer wardrobe will be. But meaning, if we had that trust fund money now, that wouldn't even be an issue.
So, my money we want to use to pay off.
For your summer wardrobe. My dyed paper money will pay off my debt.
Okay, interesting.
I think the 500 gold number is too rehearsed to you.
So, 500 gold.
521.
521? Why has it gone up?
That's what it's always. I was rounding. That's what it's always been.
Still, that's a pretty high number.
Well, you know how royal aspirations calls to me. I am. It's too good to pass up on. I fear, but I'm behind that now. I've opened my new business, and dyed papers is. I mean, I'm. This is. You know that I've given that up. I'm. As soon as it started reflecting badly on our marriage and our finances, I switched over. I'm an honest man.
But it's still a lot of money.
Yes, which is why I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to give you the life that you deserve, and you are not going to regret this. I'll do anything that I need to. I'll do anything I need to make it up to you and to provide you with everything that you deserve, which is the world. I just need a little bit of time and your understanding, truly, which you're so understanding. I love you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I know that I'm not enough for you, but I'm trying to be better. I really am. Trying to be the man that your mother wants me to be, that you deserve.
Well, I wouldn't say that was exactly what I wanted to hear, but I guess that it's good that you've realized your mistakes and that we're moving on.
Yes.
All right. Well,
whatever I can do to make it up to you, I'm going to get the money. I am.
I know that you will. Seems that my mother just won't put you in her good graces.
I'll learn it.
Maybe ask my father for some pointers wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Yes, or perhaps I could speak to my father as well. I wouldn't want to worry the Duke with trivial matters such as me.
I think with these thoughts of the Duke, we leave this scene. I believe there was a little bit of questioning of Ariel that needed to be done.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that sample of the sediment from the Duke's room and just see if she recognized it, if she knew anything about it, because she's our groundskeeper. And oh, is that a hairball? Nasty.
We have been doing so many snack cams today. You
I
can't
know,
put that up
I can't
there.
be seeing that.
That ain't no snack.
This is fully
Nasty.
from the garden. Yes, this is from the greenhouse.
She tells us that that's where
She
it's from. Okay.
recognizes it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I think I gotta talk to
As
her
you
about sister.
leave the greenhouse, leaving Ariel, you see a raven flies down to. I'm assuming raven is your bird of choice.
Yeah, love that for her.
I was gonna say, if you want a different bird, I'll give you a different bird.
I
but
would
raven,
say Remilda doesn't really seem like a bluebird kind of gal. I think Raven
I could see a
is
grackle, maybe.
sure, but I like Raven
Some-
better.
A raven, yeah,
A
more.
fucking grackle. Come on.
Give my girl a Raven.
He's so for real, Aaron.
Grackle.
I can't believe I'm getting heat over birds.
Birdie.
Nolan
I
said
thought
me.
Grackle was a good pick.
Nolan said me and Mama wants Raven.
I think she could do Raven or Vulture.
Ooh, tea.
You
Ugh.
wanted to be vulture?
No, I'd say
Hey, that was
Raven
me.
is
Vulture is kind of
Okay.
crazy.
Vulture's a bit.
Vulture's
Strong.
Vulture's a bit sinister, but I also kind of Abby. I kind of love that as a
fucking
weapon.
ginormous.
So, you see a raven. Just you're holding it out like a raven is a dainty thing.
Oh, sorry.
No. You go out with one finger, and this raven tries to land on the finger and is fully flapping to keep itself aloft the whole time, because it wouldn't dare touch you more than you wished.
I worked on a ship. My hands are strong enough. They're all
It's a sign of
calloused up.
respect from the raven.
Slay love.
It
Abby, I love your message.
What did I miss?
She means bird business.
I like that a lot.
The raven lands, trying to keep itself there. Looks to you, wide-eyed. Snack?
Of course, darling. And then I grab some bread.
Fully, immediately gone. They're here. Here. They're here.
Oh.
Flies off.
Oh. Not the news I wanted, but I suppose I'll have to interrogate my dear sister later. Wonderful. I summon Gil and tell him to bring the house together for... I'm assuming we're meeting... Yeah, we're
in the house, then moving to the winery. Okay. So you accept them at the house. Beautiful. And then go to the tasting room.
Great. Yeah. So I'm going to ask Gil to get everybody together.
I play... I was going to say I ring a big bell. I play like a really melancholic song on a... in like a room that is super dusty and never used.
Absolutely. You actually like go into a corner of the study that's intentionally kept dusty. Or do I have a music room? I think I have a music room.
Cobwebs.
I do. I have a music hall. There is an organ in the music hall.
Oh, slay.
Yeah, I go in there and I just play like a big fucking but yeah.
This is a known song. All of you hear it. Tumnus hears it. He pulls the carriage around where it should be. Who goes to the front to accept our guests?
Me, obviously.
Anyone else, or just you?
I think I'm there, but only in so much as like to make sure that the staff is presentable and everything. Like I'm in line.
Warren and Blair are there.
What?
Warren and Blair are there.
Okay. Anyone else? Cool. As you four stand out in front of the house, you see, long before you hear them, 4 figures in the air. And some minutes later, silently touching down on the back of 4 dire owls are the prentices.
You mean the Prescotts? The what?
Prescotts.
Yeah.
Prescotts.
I got you.
I'm going to hang myself.
Love it. No, you're good.
And
You're good.
feed my body to a dire owl.
A vulture. Yeah, no, I always a flair for the dramatic. I'm gonna lean over to Gil.
You see landing first.
Unfortunately, that was hard as fuck.
Don't encourage
All
them.
4 of them land, present some bit of raw meat to their mounts, which then take back to the skies, going who the fuck knows where. And they approach you with Coraline taking point. You see, dressed in a dozen incredibly sheer gowns and throws and fabrics, to the point where you can see 2, maybe 3 layers deep, but it's all just shimmering and shifting and you can't see body. It's perfectly chaste while all being sheer. Looks to you,
kind of cunty.
sort of does a half curtsy with a fire in her summer eladrin eyes, like a building burning in a tundra. She is followed by the Duke Wallace, dressed in heavy white robes, almost like he dressed himself in an avalanche, his figure peeking out short wisps of stark red hair, like your last match in a blizzard. He begins to approach, followed by Lord Heath Prescott, dressed in a suit that has crystals in fractal patterns across it. You look at him, and while the others had their summer eladrin warmth and flame beneath this, it is stark white, as if going snowblind, and it is not from a lack of heat or a lack of warmth, but more so a white-hot intensity. Followed last by Lord Keith Prescott, dressed in ceremonial armor with a sword at his side. Silver, very heavy, and you see, the last time you saw him, he was also a summer eladrin. This time, however, he is colder. His hair, normally swept back, is sort of to one side, now a winter eladrin. You see the 4 of them approach.
I extend my hand to the Duke.
The Duke takes it, kisses it. So, to business?
Of course, Your Grace. My Duke has seemingly fallen ill. A trivial cold, nothing to concern yourself with, but I'm afraid that you'll only be enjoying my company today.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. I thought you said, where is everyone else, not what is everyone else. My bad. All right. So, the Duke and Duchess are going to be expected to attend this meeting. Lords Heath and Keith are to be called upon if needed, but are otherwise just going to be about the grounds. So I would like to know who is attending this meeting.
Aren't we all attending the meeting?
I was gonna say Cassie does come in with like a bouquet of flowers from the garden to offer them.
Orabella is definitely there.
I would
I
go
think
if the
that-
Duchess asked me.
No,
Come
yeah,
along.
Gil is by my side, right-hand man for the entirety of the meeting.
Unless Warren wants to go, Blair is so uninterested. She could not care less. So if Warren goes, she'll go. But
Is anyone else going with the Keith and Heath?
I think Blair and I should probably go with Keith and Heath.
Okay. Yeah,
If Blair is amenable.
Yeah, Beatrice, do you want to be in on the meeting or do you want to sneak around?
I was gonna say that since what do you want Gil to be doing in the meeting, and then I think that will determine what I will be doing.
So Gil knows like the
I'm the
finances.
muscle, baby.
Okay.
Decidedly not.
And that I also
Yeah.
Uh,
But I mean, so is he an active part of the meeting?
you know
Like,
that,
is he discussing?
you know that scene in like Devil Wears Prada where Emily Blunt and Anne Hathaway are like briefing Meryl Streep on like who everyone is before that big gala party?
Uh-huh.
I think that's probably Gil's role of like let the Duchess know what is going on in terms of like finances and stuff, so she looks like she knows what she's fucking talking about. And
Okay, then I think in that case, because in a meeting like this, I feel like Gil would probably be handling refreshments. That can be my job.
okay.
I can be doing refreshments since Gil is actively involved in the meeting.
That's my girl.
Got it. So
Duh.
we are going to handle the meeting second. So I believe it is just Blair and Warren who are entertaining the young lords.
Yes. Unless Blair takes any kind of lead in the conversation, I'm gonna pitch paper die to them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, roll me a performance, persuasion.
Okay.
can she help? Give him advantage.
Can my wife help me?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You fucker. God damn it.
I love it.
It's a good
I hope these
You're
guys are
very
idiots.
good at cornering them in conversation to the point where they are looking for an out. It takes maybe an hour before Keith is like, pardon me, I must relieve myself. I shall be back. Your presentation is exhilarating. Of course.
I think of Blair like, of course, yes. Take your time.
And you see Heath, he leans forwards. So, what I'm failing to understand, because this seems like a grand idea. You can buy colored parchment. You say there's a difference, and you seem a confident man. Why would I not just buy parchment in the color I wish?
That's what this is. I'm selling you dyed parchment.
So you're doing a thing that exists.
Yes, but have you heard of Albright dyes? The dye tycoon?
We don't. I mean, this is white.
Okay, have you heard of them? Sort of the largest dye tycoon in the world. Okay, no, whatever.
my father owns a dye company. He sells dyes for clothes and things. I simply have made a offshoot company where I specifically sell paper that is dyed with his dye, but in a paper formula, so that makes the paper colored, so that if you were to, I don't know, make an invitation or an event or something, you could do it on colored parchment. When you buy colored parchment, you're either buying from me or from a different dyed paper company. I'm suggesting that because we're sort of trying to help each other out here, making some kind of deal, you should buy any colored parchment that you buy from me. Don't know. Wasn't clear.
Maybe Keith understands better than I. I fail to understand why.
And this is a dirty 20 persuasion check.
Yes.
I just want to
Yes, this
check
is a
in.
dirty.
Okay.
No, because he's on board. He thinks
Great.
he's the idiot here.
Great. Just checking.
You've fully made him feel like an idiot for not getting this, but he still doesn't get it.
Great.
Selling your dyed paper is like a DC.
Yeah, no, it's absurdly high. Here's the thing, with the dirty 20, they're gonna buy some of your paper. They're getting a sample pack. Fully. They're gonna drop 100 gold on this.
That's huge.
Yeah, so you can actually, right now, take 100 gold off of your debt, please.
This is huge.
You are not making a mistake. I have not seen such brilliant colors in ages, and I mean, I love my colors, as you can see. I just can't wait for you to get that parchment paper, and I know it'll just look so lovely for whatever you decide to do.
Yes.
Of course, I'm sure. I know, is it patterned? Is it just single
My good man.
color?
My good man.
We cut from this conversation.
The whole world is opening
man.
to you. Yeah.
We find you in the tasting room. Who all is present again? It's everyone else, I believe? Perfect. It's a shitload of paperwork and discussion. I don't think we want to do bureaucracy for the rest of this session, so I would like to abstract this. I am going to be making 5 flat rolls on their side. I'm going to ask you guys to make sort of 5 rolls. You can help people and focus it. The more wins, the better, basically.
Can I confer with Gil and maybe say that we did this before? I had an idea of, because these guys are wizards, right? So they're probably used to crafting spells and making scrolls and arcane exports is their thing. I was thinking, because they're asking for us to host something, which is probably going to be a bigger expense, right? Isn't that right, Aaron? They want to host a big event and they need our help or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe in a reduction for that expense, we ask them to craft a locate creature scroll, which is a high level scroll and allows us to locate. I'm going to read the spell.
Good fucking idea.
Yeah.
Is that
so it's a creature.
Not 100 feet?
Yes. No. So you have to have seen it. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's
Mama's
within
got
within
big
1,000
brains.
feet. Never mind.
Hmm.
Fuck! I
Well,
was so
I mean-
excited about this idea. Now
Great
I feel
thought,
dumb.
Great thought.
Aaron,
Well, what about
you
locate
should look
object?
at text.
Is
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if
okay.
that's
I
1,000.
have locate object. That is a spell I have.
Okay.
Ooh. And
I
what's
was
is there a
I'll have
distance
to
on that? Because
I'll have to
if it's
look at the
like
details.
a
I
watch
think
he
it-
always wears or something.
I think it also has to be an object that I
Have
know
seen.
very well. Yeah. I think
But
it's
like
better if I
you
know
watch
the
his
object.
clothes or you
Yeah.
have seen
If I
his
knew what he
watch
was
or
wearing. It's also within 1,000 feet. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I was also going to say that I have detect magic and I would like to have that going during the meeting.
I
Absolutely.
was thinking about that too.
Cool.
We will use your detect magic on the first roll to give that advantage.
Can I, in theory, how many of them are in the room?
2.
Could I cast Bane on them without them knowing? They have to track from their rolls.
Do you have subtle spell?
No, I'm afraid. What are the
Damn,
what
okay.
components are on Bane?
Like verbal. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think you would have to do it like fully far away and behind them to do that, and I don't think in the winery.
Mm-hmm.
Abby, you had a thing?
I also have Charm Person.
I believe Charm Person has a duration to it.
And they know
Don't
that
they
they've been
know
charmed
afterward?
afterward. Yeah.
Yes, that is true. So never mind. Actually, I forgot. Never mind. But I'll keep detect magic going.
Slay.
Yeah.
That was such a good idea.
I know.
I know, it's such a good idea.
Good.
If only he was close.
You
Maybe
should have
he
taken
is.
subtle spell.
Well, subtle spells for sorcerers. So.
Right,
Oh, right. You're
Unless you get the
you're only
meta
pretending
magic
to be a
adept.
sorcerer.
So, you guys are all in this room, doing as you do, whether that be aiding in sort of the negotiations themselves or providing refreshments. Who would like to make the first roll in this skill contest?
Do we know what the roll
Is
is?
it
Do we know
just
what the
flat?
skill is?
You guys can make whatever roll you want. You can make an argument for this, because I have my 5 rolls done already.
I have a +7 to persuasion.
I also do.
I have a +7 to investigation. I could investigate the contract and check the details, something or other.
You can, yeah.
I have a +4 to perception.
I also can do
I have a +5 to perception.
give myself +5 to check.
I realize.
So that would mean I have a +12 to perception.
Yeah. I mean, I love that. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I think what I want
that's the
is,
best
since
bet.
there's 5 of you here, I want each of you to make one roll, and we're just deciding who does it in what order.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do investigation. I have +7, and I also have luck points, so I can do that without anyone's help or advantage.
And then I'll be using
I also have +7 to
Play the
perception.
second.
I have
What am I
+7 to
thinking?
perception or deception.
I have +7 to perception if you want to do deception.
Oh yeah, I would like to avoid repeat skill checks.
Okay. I have +7 in deception as well.
Sweet. So then Abby does deception. Hale does perception. I'll do investigation.
Yeah, I have +10 to both deception and persuasion. So I can do one of those.
I'm doing persuasion.
I think we have those
Okay, so-
already, but
I have.
Okay.
I also
then
have +5 to stealth or insight.
I can.
I have +10 to
Insight's
stealth.
good.
So if we're doing that, then I mean I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
stealth
can
is.
do
that.
I guess then. Sorry, I'm looking at my skills again. I have +4 to intimidation. I can do intimidation. If that's
I'm
something.
going to go from the bottom. No. Yeah, I'm going to go from the bottom up here. Beatrice, what roll are you making?
I'm trying to remember. What did we say everyone was going to do?
Now you got to decide.
Yeah,
you didn't have a lot of time to
I
plan in
know.
person.
I'll do insight.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cocked. Ugh, balls.
You just you just say balls on the channel?
I said balls. That's an 11. 11 plus 5 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 17. 17 plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 23. 23 plus 5 is 25. 25 plus 5 is 27. 27 plus 5 is 28. 28 plus 5 is 29. 29 plus 5 is 30. 30 plus 5 is 31. 31 plus 5 is 32. 32 plus 5 is 33. 33 plus 5 is 34. 34 plus 5 is 35. 35 plus 5 is 36. 36 plus 5 is 37. 37 plus 5 is 38. 38 plus 5 is 39. 39 plus 5 is 40. 40 plus 5 is 41. 41 plus 5 is 42. 42 plus 5 is 43. 43 plus 5 is 44. 44 plus 5 is 45. 45 plus 5 is 46. 46 plus 5 is 47. 47 plus 5 is 48. 48 plus 5 is 49. 49 plus 5 is 50. 50 plus 5 is 55. 55 plus 5 is 56. 56 plus 5 is 57. 57 plus 5 is 58. 58 plus
All you can get with insight is that they are very confident right now.
As I serve them crackers and cheese.
Orabella.
You
can do
I guess I'll do deception here.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's a 13.
13. Okay. Nolan?
Can I? Well, okay. Can I have her give?
You cut out. I'm so sorry.
Can I have my Drake give me advantage? Like,
how would your Drake
walking
give you
around,
advantage?
nuzzling their legs,
Looking
making
so
them,
cute.
looking so cute.
I suppose,
I'm
what
doing
skill
persuasion.
check are you making?
I'm doing persuasion.
If you can be distracting with your Drake, sure, I'll give you advantage on persuasion.
Yes.
Okay. Divine. Okay, so for the higher one, I rolled a 28.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's
Damn!
my guy.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Cassie.
I'm gonna roll perception. 25.
25.
Yes, mama. Yes.
Skullie, bring us home.
Am I permitted to use stealth?
Wait, what was hold on, what was yours?
Perception.
I lost track. We got insight, deception, then Nolan was persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
And Hale, you rolled
Perception.
All right, perfect. Got it all marked down.
Cool. And is stealth permitted?
I would permit stealth.
Slay. Okay, that's a 23 stealth.
23 stealth.
It's good. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 is pretty good.
Let's run down this. With the 11 on insight, you notice that they're confident. Not only do you communicate this, but you intentionally choose stronger wines.
Okay.
For a 13 on deception, what are you discussing that you're trying to deceive?
What knowledge do I even have of the house as a whole, being an outsider? I think maybe I discuss our stability. I cozy up with Cassie as if we're still together, so they don't have any clues that the house is starting to fall apart.
I think it's just a bit awkward. I don't think it's as smooth as you'd like. You're a little hesitant as you go to sit. Nolan, with your, I believe you said 28 persuasion?
Correctamundo.
Be my guest. What do you do?
I think Gil is... He's not... Although technically he's very charismatic, I think it's... Like twisting people's words and whatnot. So I think reading through the terms of negotiation, catching out little...
I'm sorry, is Nolan cutting out for anyone
Yeah,
else?
you're cutting out a little bit, sweetheart.
I'm getting a second on and a second off. I'm so sorry.
I got even though you're not charismatic in the traditional way, you are
Yeah, he's twisting people's words, really good at catching, doing half truths and whatnot. So just reading through every word, being super discerning about everything, making sure no. Persuading them to craft a better one.
You managed to get them to roll back a few of their more aggressive changes. They were requesting a 10 times increase in production from you guys?
Please, this is ridiculous. I don't. We would not favors.
You see Wallace looking at you, just sort of. I suppose that's fair. A shame. Pulls out a full second contract that had that change.
What a shithead. What a fucking...
Bastard.
On our 25 perception, Hale, what do you notice?
I think I'm definitely looking. They definitely have things that are worded in specific ways that allows them to use loopholes, and I'm definitely calling out every single one I see.
Absolutely. Fully like lawyer brain legalese mode locked in to the point where you notice that they could start putting basically all of the cost of importing on you guys. They would no longer assume these costs.
Not happening.
And I believe that was a 23 stealth to finish us off.
Yes.
What do you sneak in?
I'm gonna sneak in that they have to provide us with a sending spell.
You managed to get these ascending, you're saying?
Yes, a space sending spell.
Yeah. You fully managed to get a sending scroll out of this deal.
Cool.
All in all, the rolls were as follows. Prescott first, then you guys. 17 to 11. 20 to 13. 24 to 28. 21 to 25. And 10 to 23. You guys have just pulled ahead in these negotiations. You see neither of the Prescotts are happy.
Damn.
All of you are... This takes hours, by the way. Fully negotiating all day. Is there anything you all would like to do in this area before you are to retire to the kitchen?
I think Remilda wants to celebrate. You know, I know that the whole like, and again, you can tell me if I would know this or not, but I think she's probably familiar with her husband's like stress associated with these meetings, where this is the first time where she's been doing one of these things without him, and she's like, I can fucking do this myself. I have a great team around me. Like, what was he so worried about? We can do this. We can do this. We did this. And like, she's kind of feeling herself a little bit. And maybe she looks over to Beatrice with like a wink and like sees like if she wants to smoke that joint tonight and like celebrate a little bit.
I give her an extra glass of wine.
Slay.
You all retire. Well, you don't retire. You retire to the dining room, not for the night. And I think we join you all there with all four of the Prescotts. The meal is going very smooth. I don't suspect Beatrice or Gil would be eating with this meal, but you would both be present to attend to the needs, given that this is such a high-stakes situation. I am trying to find the paper I lost. I found the paper I lost. Okay. You see that Duke Wallace proposes a toast. Glass of sort of scintillating iridescent wine stands. I've always had such a fond relationship with the good Duke, wherever he may be tonight. And It is a great honor that we have come to another amicable agreement. Although I do find it concerning that none of you know the whereabouts of Rhapsody. And I'm left to wonder what the Empress would think. Regardless, that is conversations for the future.
No one mentioned not knowing where he is. He's sick.
No one mentions a lot of things, I'm sure.
I know that you Prescotts have a flair for the dramatic, but it would seem that your sources are incorrect. As I stated upon your arrival, the Duke is ill.
You see, Coraline reaches into her many layers of sheer gown, pulling out a small vial and a little sort of chalk, looks to you all, scrawls onto the table, pours the contents of the vial, and black smoke sort of, not thick, but trails up. Well, it seems the Duke isn't here.
Oh, he must be off on one of his strolls. Do you happen to
He's-
know where he is?
Talking.
Never missed
Blair.
this before.
Stop talking, Blair.
So where is he?
I never said he was here. I said he was ill.
So ill he had to go to a temple for care. Oh, goodness.
I never said he went to a temple either. You do enjoy putting things in my mouth, don't you, darling?
I'm sure you learned much about things in your mouth, given your time in the Navy.
Oh my goodness, dear.
I would like to note, not common knowledge. That's you guys' knowledge. You have sort of covered that up with your regal nature.
Oh, not common knowledge that that I used to be in the Navy?
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
Not
Okay.
the most common.
Okay.
Not some. It is something that you knew these guys would take and fucking run with the second they found out about it, to slander you to hell and back.
Well, at least I know what it's like to work a day in my life, darling. We weren't all born with silver spoons in our mouth, you know.
No, I know some things. You see, I had a good many children. Of course, there's my lovely Heath and Keith. But did you know there was a third?
I don't care.
You see, it's quite interesting. My dearest husband and I, we had a third out of the spotlight child. And upon Heath's 18th birthday, when he... Yeah, you're all here. When he came of age, we received a letter. It was a threat on his life, of course. All in poor taste. And we had the wise idea to switch the rooms of Keith and our lovely daughter. And, of course, we always kept a guard in Heath's room. But tonight she got to sleep with one. It was quite kind. of course, an attempt was made. They somehow bypassed our wards. It was quite a dramatic ordeal, you see, for our lovely daughter was run through. And of course, we healed her as best we could, and we apprehended the criminal, but she was left with this scar. And of course, her being a Summer Eladrin herself, it would have healed quite easily, but something must have tainted her blood, for this scar glows like an ember across her chest. All that to say, dramatic things do happen.
Well, darling, only you could make a story about attempted murder seem terribly droll.
No, so droll, in fact, I'm sure. Regardless.
I'm so sorry.
One moment. This is me out of character saying one moment, but trying to keep
He's a method actor. He's a method actor.
It's a good thing I got this fan, because I'm sweating, bitch. How am I holding up, gang? Love it, thank you.
Where is that?
Pussy slay.
Either way, it seems odd to me that the Duke would invite you all to a meeting and not appear.
Duke never invited us to a meeting. I don't know where you're getting your information.
Looks around. I'd like an insight check from everyone.
That one.
Oh, girl.
I
It's the
got
wrong time. That one.
My brain is still reeling from Orabella trying to be all cozy again.
That's also a 23 for me.
Nice. I got a 15.
I got a 12.
11.
Warren got 10.
So we had two 23s. Was there anything above a 23?
We had two 23s?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes.
It's very heavily implied that they're receiving information. You know they know things they shouldn't at this point.
Okay.
And their eyes seem to linger. Not quite on anyone in particular. But you see the Duchess Coraline takes the knife supplied to her, sort of sets it aside, pulls her own from her gown, long, fine blade, an ivory handle that looks like a feather. She continues to dine.
Okay. And I don't say anything because if rich people can get away with anything by lying, so could we. Deny, bitch. I didn't see shit. What are you talking about?
As you dine, there's a knock on the door.
Fuck.
I'm gonna send.
Yeah. I go to open the door. I open my door.
You open the door, and as you do, you feel a sharp point on your chin. Your face is cupped, tilted up slightly to a wicked Cheshire grin of a starkly dressed woman. Oh, my sweet. You missed our appointment.
I thought I went to that. It's okay.
And that is where we will end the session. Because you didn't have the Duke. Why would you go if you didn't have the Duke?
That's why I took the blood wine. I was gonna
No,
try
I
and...
thought you were taking it to give to her later as like a plea bargain.
Yeah, basically.
My apologies. I fully misunderstood.
No, it's fine. No, I'm cool. This fucking rocks.
Damn.
Ah.
Did you
Oh
just
my God.
Nolan?
Well, should we go in number order for the outro now?
I want to do it.
Go.
I'll do it.
I want to do it. Okay, hold on. I have to prepare.
So sorry this ran so much longer than I thought it would, my lovelies.
Fun.
We love talking.
Good,
much
though.
fun.
This
I
was
love
a
it
story
because
time.
we
So much
love
fun.
the
Yeah.
app. It's because we spent 2 hours with Shane.
But
We just had the long.
Can we actually? Can we just like fully out of character?
You
Uh-oh.
cut
You
out.
cut
You
out.
cut
I
out.
can't hear you.
You said
Another
hi
like
again, and you
another
cut
another
out.
hour with Sheen. I want more Sheen.
I can have a Sheen one shot.
In front of Sheen.
I want more
You're
Sheen
all
one
helping
shot?
Sheen make wine.
The internet
I'll
said
give
he
a
would be
Sheen one shot.
silenced.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready. I just dropped a fork. Pay no mind. Anyways. Are you ready to up your game in your wine drinking? Ready for something new? Well, we've got the perfect thing for you. Alhainen blood wine. For the bravest of souls and the thirstiest of vampires. This wine is made to please. And a banner comes and there's a beautiful bottle of wine and there's a dramatic blood drop in in water and it's like, ooh, this exclusive product. And it's sponsored by Blood Wine.
Bloodlust. Reserve.
Yeah.
I just spilled
and-
water on myself trying to
Oh,
do
no.
a bit.
Oh, no. All right. Anyways. Okay. Outro time. Hello, whisperers of the dice. You know you love whispering to dice. Thank you so much for watching session 1 of this campaign, Alhainen Astray. We're slaying. You're slain, and if you're actually slain, you will go and push the like button, and you will also subscribe, and you'll like punch your computer to hit the bell or something like that. Anyways, thank you all for being here, for joining, for doing this with us, and for creating mountains of drama that we love to solve. Fare thee well. I love you all.
Oh shit.